Welcome back to Dance's End. This is session 39 entitled The Dragon's Influence. Last session was a lot. There was a lot to it. A lot happened. Ultimately, we ended up back at the southern tree. We've learned that the gate on the south no longer works, and that the death of one of the four Witwiaven, or seasonal Archfey, has resulted in there being a power vacuum. In an open show of defiant display, um, Thorn Stashianadal, in a arch-fey-like form, has appeared before you at the gate, has basically explained his position here. I believe the last line, which was the cutaway line, was, "You are mine," and also he had made mention of creating one of you. It was directed at Ronnie, as we discussed. In that moment, I'd like everybody to roll a perception.
Okay. Perception check. Oof.
I don't have advantage. I just forgot to turn it off. So
Okay. Yep. Either of those would fail.
yeah, I figured.
I think I'm just missing.
Sorry.
No worries.
You are mine, and one of you was created.
It wasn't exactly that verbatim. I can go back and get verbatim.
That's okay.
I rolled
That's okay. I think I get the idea.
Rolled an 18.
Nice.
Sufficient. So you're the only one who notices that there's this momentary look of trepidation on the Champion of the Moon's face. It's very slight, and it's right before he seems to vanish entirely. Not an instantaneous disappearance, not a kind of slow, roiling disappearance that would happen if someone were turning invisible or something to that effect. Nor is it a kind of a disappearance where it seems to leave anything lingering. It's somewhere between like the blink of an eye, kind of just vanishing, but also like at the same time kind of a feeling of like it took a lot longer than the moment you presume it did. Especially for you, who notices the very strange look of trepidation on his face that is met by complete vanish. Ronnie, as stated, your powers were bereft you during your transposition from the moon to Urs, rather the Feywild. And that was due in part to the fact that the provider was completely butchered by that Champion of the Moon. You now feel as though your powers are not coming from a single source, but more a divided source. You do not lose any of the essence of your power as it stands, due to the fact that you have re-entered the Feywild. Instead, you feel like it's coming from a number of different directions. Whereas once it was very much focused in the spirit of the provider, now it feels like it is kind of coming from different points. And flavorfully, was you cast spells and perform functions of your subclass, we'll see those kind of emanate forward in a little bit more of a chaotic pattern.
Okay, so they don't work the way that they used to?
They work identically mechanically.
Oh, okay.
Just instead of being autumn, it's Indiana weather now. You know,
Right.
it might be spring one day, summer the next. You know,
It is a strange loop of path. So the Fey Wanderer states that like you typically have like a guide in the form of an Archfey or a powerful Fey, and that would have been the provider for you. So instead of having that guide, don't. It'd be like one day making a food based on a recipe, and then the next day not having the recipe and making the food.
Mm.
Anyway, at the
Sounds
end
like
of
growing up.
Sounds like growing up.
We're just using what we have in the pantry.
At the end of last session, which is what I had planned for, you had stated that you were desiring to move to the central tree. Is that correct? It
Yes,
does
sir.
not have to be correct still, but it is basically what I've planned for. I just want to make sure that that is
Yep.
clearly, concisely the case.
Yep.
Great. You make your way back to the tree. It's as you left it a few days ago. Spring, vibrant colors, similar to the southern tree. And sitting on the throne, distant away, but very visible to you, now that you know what you're looking for, is a man in brass armor sitting on a throne. A throne that's not his, and that he was told to hold. For a king you're not sure you trust anymore. And I'm just going to stop talking until you tell me you're approaching. If you want to do anything before you left to get to the center tree, absolutely fine. Ultimately, I will start talking when you approach Seth.
Well, he didn't take kindly to people having an issue with him taking that throne for King Balthanir earlier, so should
And by
we-
that you mean that he didn't seem happy about it?
he strung up a fae in the tree
Yeah.
that
Important
didn't want to bend the
question.
knee.
Yeah. Important question for us before we get too far into it. Are we taking our mother, or are we leaving her at the southern tree before we go to the central tree?
Is your mama a powerful combatant? If she's
She's
not,
a diplomat.
then maybe she should stay home. Because we're about to get our knuckles dirty.
Yeah, she's mostly.
Allegedly.
Perhaps,
Why don't-
perhaps, right?
I mean, if we challenge him to a drinking contest for the throne, then we'd want her along, but I don't know that that's the plan.
No, she's a lightweight.
Yes, so she'd still lose.
She's been practicing,
she-
though, I heard. I heard
Just
she's
be
practicing.
So I'm going to suggest that we all approach, and I'd like to maybe do some initial talking.
Okay,
Of course.
before we we
Yes.
approach, I have some like mechanics questions. So
Great.
I may have taken damage, total hit point damage at some point.
It's gone.
That's gone. Back to normal.
So leaving mom behind at the southern tree.
Okay, I'm also
Yes?
doing.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
And not because I expect this to go poorly at all or any problems over the next 8 hours. I'm gonna reapply Death Ward on myself.
Good plan.
Okay, I get a free one of these.
I mean, if you got a bless going, that might be helpful. At some point.
Damn.
Okay. You wanna ooh, do you want a prayer? Yeah.
Oh, say it.
Well,
Do we need to all
Okay.
hold hands?
you know, we
You're gonna
want
poke
to
us with
we that
like a
kind of
needle or
family?
something.
Well, no, like the kind of greasy, swampy, like kind of fetid sort of stank that always lingered around Arya, which everybody was very lovely and gentle to not,
Mention.
say anything. It's gone. And so now when we like utter a blessing, you feel yourself like that moment when you're like waking up from a nightmare and like you're still dreaming and you're still kind of like the nightmare is still happening. So you get like a millisecond of that. And then you're blessed.
Like the feeling of falling and waking up, maybe?
Yes,
Ooh,
like
that's
that.
the worst.
That's
Got
well,
you.
that would be perfect for
Okay.
Ronnie.
Yeah, I mean, that is her worst nightmare. And
So
I mean,
much
the swamp smell being gone makes sense. I mean, we did jump into a pool.
Took a bath finally.
Alright.
So what does this prayer do?
It's bless. So we
Okay.
I can kick up bless. It lasts for a minute though.
Yeah, I might
Okay,
hold off
maybe
until
wait
stuff starts.
until something actually happens. Yeah.
I think it's a minute. Oh my gosh, I don't know my
That-
spells. What are I know my spells?
That sounds
So-
about right.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask that the rest of us sort of go in our current formation up to Seth. And I'm going to go maybe right around here.
Okay.
Weird. Can I go here? Can I go here? Okay.
You walk up to him. He looks at you, his sword seated in his lap.
Mhm.
Where are the reinforcements?
Sir Highwind, I hope you're well. We did not call reinforcements.
I am waiting for
Yet-
reinforcements. I am to hold it until the king's reinforcements arrived, as we discussed before. Where are they? What is taking them so long?
Unfortunately, we had other matters to attend to.
Okay.
Uh,
He looks oddly, like, just kind of confused. Arya, do you approach or do you remain back?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I approach.
Yeah, when you get within about 30 feet of this guy, something about him feels different than the last time you met him. Almost like your senses have been augmented due to your choice of pact. You used to stand for the Fae, and the Fae are directly and oppositionally opposed to just more Fae, really. More often than not, it's usually just Fae on Fae shenanigans. However, Celestial has a very specific, kind of diametrically opposed thing that it doesn't like. And, well, a lot of things, to be honest. Good, it's kind of like the bully, really. Kind of goes against all the
Axes.
smaller, simpler evils. But yeah, there's something off about him. Almost like he's not really alive like you are.
what?
Like he might be infernal or he might be undead.
Okay. There's something. I kind of whisper to. Oh my gosh, my brain is malfunctioning. I whisper to Termaine. Sorry. I whisper to Termaine. Something's odd here. I sense his presence infernal, undead maybe. Something's off.
Okay. I would like to. Okay. I guess I'm gonna do a channel divinity,
Before you make choices,
divine sense.
before you make choices, I want you to understand that there are repercussions for the action you're taking. Divine sense isn't just simply your eyes become able to see a certain thing. As you stated, it is a channeling of divinity. It is effectively like a prayer or a function. Another knight may be able to understand what you are doing. But before you make that choice to use that feature, I want to make sure you understand of potential repercussions that may exist with that.
Okay, I understand. Thank you for that.
So you
that's
have
helpful.
to trust Arya, or you have to show mistrust to him.
Right. I would say, are you yourselves? Are you yourself, Sir Highwind?
I am.
You seem off. You seem off.
I am fine. Tired and waiting for my reinforcements.
Burden of your battle here must weigh heavily upon you.
Ronnie, go ahead and make a perception roll.
Okay. I'm not good at perceiving today.
Yeah. You remember the scene, and the scene feels identical to you than the last time you were here. Like it hasn't changed in the slightest. Take that as you will. I won't give you any more variation. Because the perception was really bad.
Yeah.
Is the face still hanging from a branch up
Yeah,
above?
everything is identical to how you left it days ago.
Is
You-
there decay on it?
You want to make a perception check, Soul?
I will try. You know
I
what? The
Everything
refreshed
scene.
was
my
good.
browser.
You know what? Because I rolled so poorly last time, we are gonna go ahead and use a favored by the gods. Just gotta burn through them real quick here.
Don't. It's not that big a deal, this check. It's just
Okay,
for a small
okay,
bit of
okay.
information. Yeah,
A
sufficient.
16.
He literally has not moved since the last time you saw him sitting in that throne. He is sitting there and has been sitting there since then.
Just for days and days.
Yeah, without moving, which humanly that seems like it's a recipe for disaster. But with needing food and also needing to deposit food that you've eaten.
Right. So I'm going to try something else. So Tremaine would say to Seth, I asked whether or not the burden hung heavily upon you for your actions here. They seem to have. I must confess, they are extremely troubling to me.
Your oath is yours to keep, and mine my own. I've dealt with the repercussions that pang in my heart with the deeds that I have done. I swore my oath. The Bro's sword and to King Balthanir. Eternal it will be.
Do you require food or a drink? Can we fetch some for you?
He would shake his head. I do not require anything right now.
And you've been sitting here since the last time we saw you?
As ordered.
But surely you must have needed some sustenance during that time.
Your empathy is noted. I did not require any such aid.
That does not seem humanly possible.
Travel with elves? Then you ask me what is possible?
I
And
mean,
he raises
I am
his
an
left hand and shows a ring on his pinky finger.
elf. Okay.
A ring that goes from the bottom, or from the knuckle to the tip. Almost like a claw.
Hmm.
I do not require sustenance.
I must confess that I am confused here.
Sometimes the Atelier had one. It's a ring, I think, that makes it so you don't have to eat or drink. But it must be really boring having to sit there. Are you forced?
Sworn by oath.
Are you sworn by oath to? Oh God, this is kind of rude. Okay, are you sworn by oath to have no capacity for nuance?
Your questions are boring to me. I will no longer humor them. I would ask that you find out why my reinforcements have yet to arrive.
That's probably because the portal got closed by, well, supposedly the champion of the moon.
Where is this champion? He says as he stands up, pulling the sword off his lap. You can see, like, cherry blossoms and, like, leaves kind of fall out from his cloak as he shifts up.
I love that.
That, unsure, he disappeared.
I require my reinforcement. Under the power of King Balthanir, as first knight of the Rose Sword, I charge you to remain with duty. As a companion, you must answer the call. King Balthanir's good name is at stake. Find a way to make your way from the Feywild back to the castle. The reinforcements are on the way to the castle. Bring them first. You are so sworn.
I do intend to find more about Balthanir's intentions here, but as I mentioned, I am most troubled.
It is not my place to question. It is also not my place to withhold you from question. Your oath is your own. If I see you break it, then I may have issue.
We shall see.
He kind of throws his cloak. It billows off in the wind, and he sits back down, because it is a cloak of billowing. And he sits back down.
I mean, he's got to billow it.
That's the sword in the lap. Shall see.
Just want to see what the range on Divine Sense is.
30 feet.
Okay. 60 feet.
Is it 60 feet in this edition? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They extended it.
Okay. So he's going to motion to the others to follow him. Let me get the ruler out.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. If you're trying to do it incognito, you can totally hide it.
No,
You
I'm
can't
not
do
trying
it.
to do it incognito. I'm just trying to get a little bit further away.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're trying to not be seen. You're trying to do it not being seen, right? Right. So I'm not saying
not
that,
necessarily.
No, it's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I'm saying it's fine. You can get away with it.
Okay.
I'm not going to spot you. Please.
Okay.
It's totally chill.
But he's gonna know, though. He's gonna know.
He's
right?
not going to know. How would he know?
I mean, if he's a
How would he
celestial
know?
Earthian, he wouldn't know that he's being pinged.
He has to
Is that
see
how-
you perform the ritual. He's not watching you
Okay.
perform the ritual.
So if you're walking away, he's not
Okay.
going to block you. But
I'll
if you're
walk away
standing
and
right in
cast
front
it.
of him,
So, as far as I understand it, basically what Divine Sense allows you to do is see auras of an individual to see if they are coming from the astral sea in the case of celestials and fiends, or if they are basically powered entities drawing their strength from the realm of shadow, if they were undead. The way I typically imagine this sense is not so much I'm seeing an undead and I know it's undead, haha. It has more of a visual effect, like an aura emanating out from the creature. It also gives the individual using this ability to also kind of gauge the power of the thing. So as you kind of get to the bottom of the steps, quietly recite the incantation, and then look backwards, you would see a massive bloom of black energy emanating from where you know Seth to be seated. This denotes that he is undead, but it also seems to denote that he is a very powerful undead, on par with like a lich.
a lich?
Yes.
Okay.
Not quite
A lot of
lich.
those hanging out anymore.
So I hope the others are following me, please. That would be really
Uh,
helpful.
I actually got in front of you because I didn't want to be between you and him when that happened.
Yeah, there's no.
And then after the ritual has been the spell has been cast, Tremaine would draw his sword, and with his shield still facing backwards, he's going to turn around and look back at Seth.
Yeah. You're down a
Then
bit, so you
turn
can't really look directly at him. You're just seeing his aura from above.
Okay.
Because you went down the
Could-
stairs.
could Ronnie take a look around and see if she can see any of the guards that were up here before, or if there's any sign of them around?
He appears to be the only person present in the central town. You remember that when
They were going
first-
north.
He sent them to the north to
Mm-hmm.
acquire the
So
portal
they're
there.
all gone except for him.
He has no reinforcements to speak of.
Oh, bodies?
No bodies.
Except for the one hanging from the tree, correct.
Spooky.
Yeah, man, this is a big problem. Could
So let's get rid of it.
Balthanir? Let's get rid of it.
We can.
Well, I mean, in character, I guess we're kind of whispering here, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, it's your oath. So I don't know, skin off my back to take him out, right?
So here's I just have a lot of questions. Like, for example, is this actually Seth? Is this Seth? Is
There's
it,
no way to know that.
right? No, I'm sorry. I'm just to the group, not to you.
Okay, sorry. I'll
Mm.
shut up.
I just have a lot of questions. Like, is this Seth? Could he be, some other evil creature that's taking on Seth's form to sort of get us to do something that he wants done that that really wouldn't be Balthanir's orders? Or is Balthanir also some sort of evil creature that's somehow setting this path for Seth? And I just don't know.
Did you share that there's like a lich vibe there, lich aura?
Oh yeah, I would definitely tell you all that.
Well, maybe he's a good lich.
Black energy.
Oh, the plane of shadow is always going to have dark energy. Sorry,
Oh, so like it would, so that does
It's in
not
the
necessarily connote
it
alignment.
means he's an undead. It doesn't mean that he is evil. Undeath is typically regarded as an evil function,
Okay.
so the power is being drawn from there. But yeah,
Fucking
even,
Meridians ruined it for everybody.
if you were to do the same divine sense on Thorn, as we discussed, he kind of in the off and also on the side, he's kind of an undead right now. You would have gotten a
Okay.
similar kind of effect. He is glowing nice and dark.
Got it.
Maybe not the best example of potentially not evil.
Right,
Right.
sure.
We're working with what we have.
But we both know I'm playing him chaotic neutral. Okay.
Yeah.
We
So
can
I mean,
work with what we have, so there's that.
I think Arya right now is sort of like testing Termaine's like moral
Marriage
compass a little
problems,
bit.
Dan.
Trying
You
to
know,
sway me.
well, no, not really. I want to know what Do you really think that this human knight suddenly becoming this like creepy undead thing? That's not right. That's not right.
Yeah, I agree. You mean like you're just not right in the sense that it shouldn't happen?
Something's wrong here.
Something
I
wrong in the
mean-
situation.
Well,
Couple of
they're
questions there. Hold on.
discussing this.
Wait, Elizabeth, what were you going to say? And then Tom.
I'm no expert with death cults, but the fact that there's an undead there where there was a death cult beforehand, I feel like those are probably somehow connected.
Okay. Yeah.
Tom, your
So
question.
he was somehow
That's
turned.
I was gonna ask, since I have grown up in the town, my father's been adjacent to some of this stuff. Does it seem to me, if I think back on it, that Seth has aged through my
Not a bit.
two? Okay,
So he could always have been undead.
yeah. I share that.
I guess I would
have
just
lived
say
in the
that
town for a while, and now that you've mentioned it, I don't recall him ever looking different. Like, he hasn't aged now that we've kind of put a spotlight on it.
Right.
Hmm.
So I guess Termaine would be completely opposed to Seth's actions here, and would be very hesitant to take any order from him. He would want to go back and talk to Balthanir himself. I'm not sure that
Cannot
would
do
totally derail what we're doing. We can't get there, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Hold on. Before we get to making any big choices, John, as I'm seeing through my dark wind vision eyes, when he showed his ring, did it glow as if it was an enchanted item?
Sure did.
Did it give a particular aura of a particular school?
Abjuration. Which would be a protection. So that could be something that would bring a sustenance might glow.
Yeah, it might. Do I have the arcane knowledge to know for a fact that Ring of Sustenance is abjurative versus like a conjuration?
Yeah, it is. It'd be abjurative.
Okay.
It wouldn't be
All right.
conjuration. If anything, it'd either
Or
be
evocation.
transmutation would be the only other thing I can think it would be. But I'll be completely honest. Me answering abjuration was based solely on my assumption. If it says somewhere else that it is transmutation, that's what I meant to say, and that's what I totally said.
Transmutation.
Or abjuration.
It is whatever it actually
it is.
if it were a ring of sustenance.
But what I'm saying is whatever it is glowing, it is supposed to glow that color.
I got you.
We got there.
Well, it's glowing. Insert correct color here, which means that
We'll fix it in post.
I mean, I don't know. Well, wait. Why does an undead need? That's weird. If he is undead, why does he need this ring? It could just be a ring of ring. Oh wait, it could be something else. I don't know.
I mean, I guess undead probably need to eat something.
Not typically,
Oh.
unless they're
again,
vampires. He could be a vampire.
Vampires
That's
are
fun.
on par with liches, so they're vampire lords.
There has been a history of vampires in Cardin, except they were cat people.
Were they good vampires or bad vampires?
Oh no, they worked with the Dennis Otvins. It's actually kind of funny.
Here I was gonna ask if they were cute.
I was on the edge of my seat. I was just about to throw up Photoshop and put cat ears on Seth.
You mean I was gonna say some stuff, so if you want to take a few minutes, you can absolutely.
No.
That's Tom levels of shit posting.
It would be incorrect.
I mean, it is unfortunately. Well, funny's not the word for it, but Cardin spent so long breaking free of the Dennis Otvins and the Wizards' War, and now it seems like King Balthanir and his forces are trying to expand and take over another kingdom themselves.
Do they even want this place?
Not enough to make Seth sit there for a week.
Or is that just his stubbornness that's making him sit there for a week?
Could be some other compulsion.
He did.
Quest.
Yep. And as we all know, you can never break Gaius.
There's no fucking way a person could break Gaius, actually. If you think about it, that's never happened in the history of any spiral, unending or otherwise. Fuck you, Nate Simmons. Fuck you. Sorry.
So, I'm not prepared to fight Seth yet without more information. And we can't get back to Balthanir, so I think we have to think about another plan.
Well, there are the fairies to the east, and there are the Fomorians to the north if you're too worried about confronting Seth again.
I'm just concerned that I don't have all that he might be deceiving me.
Well, if he's deceiving you, we should kill him.
Yeah.
The ladies are both like, yeah, and Tom's like, okay.
That's what you want to
Everybody
do.
would be killed by now.
Well, Soul is not saying no, so.
I mean, the storm to the east is gone. And the fairies just need to return is, I pretty sure what Thorn said.
That's correct, but just to confirm too,
Um,
the wintry aspect appears to be in the east. So just to make sure
but it wasn't like
it wasn't like storming and like
swirling.
lightning and swirls. No, it's just mostly like
Yeah.
a pretty heavy frost.
Yeah.
Like snow coming down. It'll
Well,
be
it's like
the Christmas episode.
the winter shifted from the
Yeah.
center tree to the east, right?
Well, the winter was all over because it was so powerful. It's
Oh.
tuned the fuck
So now
down.
it's just
Yeah.
over there now.
Because if you think about it
Good old-
seasonally, like winter's gonna win out against most seasons, right? Like as far as
Yeah,
like
I mean that's
it just
that's why Napoleon lost.
right. I always thought like if you take all seasons at full power and put them like overlapping, it's gonna be snowy. It's gonna be and annoying, probably icy too.
Yeah.
the
Well,
milk.
that's also why Russia has so much territory
Yeah, it's all frozen.
and power because you can't fight them in the winter. Fuck that
Yeah.
shit.
You don't fight at winter.
Okay, so I guess we are going to do this then.
There's also we could also go north to see what happened to the rest of the men and that noble that was attached to the death cult.
No,
that
I guess
went
you know,
raising after them.
with all the information
have
that Seth now
options.
has, okay, but he can't sort
Well,
of let this stand now.
Yeah, let's
In the
fucking
sense
go.
that he should not be representing the order in this way, if he even is.
I have another thought.
Yeah.
Well, just I picked up Speak with Dead in
Right.
in our meteoric fall to Earth from
Mhm.
being on the moon. So we could try to talk to that corpse, see if it has anything anything interesting to say. Of course, we'd have to cut it down and drag it somewhere and talk to it. But if you need more information, we could get more information that way, or we could just do it after we kill him.
Could ask him directly then.
So Seth is going to.
Ask him to-
I'm sorry, Tremaine is going to go back to Seth.
Okay. He's
Oh,
still seated there, just
Follow
brazenly,
behind him.
sword in his
What's that?
lap. He's sitting there as he was, brazenly, sword in his lap,
Sure.
defiantly holding the throne.
Yeah. You have dark energy that surrounds you.
Of course I do.
You're not alive.
That is also true.
How can that be?
Swore an oath to King Balthanir. I will
An oath
serve
that
out-
lasted past your death?
serve out multiple lifetimes. Never said I swore my oath to King Mason Balthanir. How unfortunate, though, for you. It must be a shock to your naive mind that one such as me would serve. The options are limited. Child. Assume now is a time where you attempt to challenge me with your fey arrogance? I assure you, you will end up just like they did, and points above his head at the Furbolg. I will be gracious, though. I will allow your family to walk out from here alive, if your arrogance takes hold. Bravado presses forward. Or you can do as you were ordered, knight. Find a way to King Balthanir. Send me my reinforcements.
I refuse your order.
Then leave. And he'll stand up, cloak billowing, sword in his hand. Be gone. You are hereby exiled from the kingdom of Balthanir and all of its wards and sanctions.
I reject your exile. You have no
I-
hold over me.
I am First Knight of the Rose Sword. You are no longer a companion.
Does he have any? Does Tremaine have any kind of like outside regalia that would
It's up to you.
identify him? Okay, I would say he does have like maybe like a sash or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah. I do not know whether you are worthy to serve the order.
It's there at its formation.
Things become twisted over time, perhaps.
Perhaps. But when circumstances of your oath make it so that you must be willing to do anything to protect your charge, you will do anything. Understand this. Let's imagine your arrogance here, your heroic efforts succeeded, and you somehow bested me, you and your allies. I didn't string you up from a tree and tell them to flee. Let's imagine that does come to pass. What next? You watch as an ancient Dracolich pulls from us its guardianship and drowns all of the towns underneath Mount Balthanir in its rushing waters, icy chill from the springs up in the mountains. What, do you wish to go and fight a dragon more ancient than the mountain it rests its life stone in? You and yours? If that's the case, then I will welcomely allow you to pass. And if you can escape this place and bring me my reinforcements, well, you don't have to do that. You're no longer a companion. But if you escape this place and find a way to defeat that dragon, I would die 1,000 deaths to watch it. Baharazat has reigned in these lands for 100 years. Longer still, when he himself was transported by the Denisotvans to this land to conquer.
I will only hear that I've been cast from the order from Balthanir himself.
And as I stated, leave this place and go to him. But when you meet with him, tell him what I told you, that I require my reinforcements if his deed is to be done. If he so sees it fit to keep you in the order, so be it. I will honor his word. However, if he sees fit to follow my prescription regarding your fealty, then leave this place as I charged. But since I feel like, based on what you've said thus far, you have no means or method of fleeing the Feywild, it's like you were already in exile if you do not commit to my orders for you.
Your words do not sting me. It seems you shall sit here for some time longer, and then he's going to walk away.
I just need you to tell me what happens next. That's all I'm waiting for.
Wait, why are we leaving? I thought we were gonna fucking take him out.
Something about the confidence of him saying he was going to string Tremaine up took the wind out of his sails, I think.
Jermaine, are you scared?
Well, I'm worried about the consequences that he said would happen to the place that we're charged to protect.
So if we kill him, the dragon comes out?
The well-known fact that the dragon's phylactery has been placed inside the dam of Balthanir as a guardianship. The dragon watches over the lands,
Wait.
and all know that if they pull the life stone from that place, it would cause the dams of Balthanir to break and all of the water to flood the lowlands. Everything that
Right.
sits beneath the shadow of Balthanir will be washed away. Thousands upon hundreds of thousands, like somewhere in between those numbers, will die in very short order. And according
What does
to
that
Seth,
What does that have to do with killing this guy?
according to Seth, he stated that his oath to the king and to the Rose Sword is to protect that from happening. So whatever is happening here needs to be done. It sounds like this isn't just Seth giving an order to a Rose Sword Knight attempting to just, be a bully. It sounds like there's a little bit of gravity behind Seth's words here. That the order that he is currently trying to resolve is to ensure the balance that currently is held stays in place. I think, Andy, you
So
caught
he's
that,
not
right?
upholding his
Yep.
oath. He's not upholding his oath by staying here, but he's forced to stay here because that's his current orders.
Correct. His order keeps him here.
Yeah.
And his order comes from the king, who is presumably protecting the lowlands. And whatever his
By
action
sending-
here
Yeah.
is important to that task, according to Seth. You were going to add something, Sapakli? No? Okay.
No.
Yeah. So I don't think it's just simple as trying to kill him.
It's totally an option.
Well, do we want to go to the north or the east? We do have warm winter clothes.
I want to hear
I
what
mean,
the others have to say. Sapakli, am I thinking about this wrong?
I mean, I think it just depends on. I mean, I guess that last piece of information is scary, right? Like, are we willing to gamble, the lives of everybody in that valley?
Or
When it's-
take Seth's place?
I mean, normally I'm
Man.
one to say do what needs to be done, but and we do have houses, to the south. But my parents are still back in Carden, so I would prefer not to risk it. But I think, regardless of whether or not we intend to bring reinforcements back to Sir Hywin, the answers either way will be back in Carden. So.
And we can't go there right now.
Indeed, I suppose between east and north, it's whichever one will get us back faster.
Can y'all remind us what Thorn wants us to do?
We need to restore the great trees.
Okay. Does that
Which-
involve planting the funky seeds we have? Or no?
It involves planting seeds.
Doesn't have to be the seeds that Ronnie found on the moon, but it does require that the dryads be fully restored. The Formorians fuck off and the fairies come back. And the humans get the fuck off his throne. Not with those specific words, but
Ronnie, Jermaine, I'm gonna have to be honest. Your home kind of sucks. It's kind of miserable here.
I mean, this is our plane, but not our home. So yes, but also no.
Which one was better, the moon or the Feywild?
It's
Wrong answers
true.
only.
I gotta say, everything kind of sucks.
Said wrong.
I mean, it's
answers.
really been all downhill since I got kidnapped as a
I
child.
demanded wrong answers.
The answer is obviously hers.
My pitch would be to go north to see if we run into what's left, if any, of Seth's men, and perhaps that noble to get a little more answers as to what happened here. But east is perfectly valid as well, just colder.
We can go north. Maybe that'll change the winter.
We can
The
definitely
seasons have
interrogate
been
any.
changing.
Mm-hmm. We can interrogate any dead we find on the way.
You
You
really,
really want to talk to
the
some
dead.
dead people, huh?
You know what? I got some flashy new powers, and I want to use them.
I of all people cannot judge, so I'm just observing.
Oh, did you get any new powers?
It's a little rude to just ask.
Oh,
Sorry.
man, that was cunty. That was cunty.
And I'm gonna save them for the Dracolich that they keep talking about. Don't. It'll be fine.
All right, all right.
A
That makes
Harazan.
sense.
I'm not saying that.
I'm just making sure I say it a bunch of times so I get it right.
Yeah, it's fine.
the
Nobody
only
will
one who
remember the
knows
name
to
after
pronounce it
I
right. It's
kill it.
Brr. Anyway. Where you heading?
So the north?
North.
Okay.
The north.
So, when you set out, the temperature, it does become chilly once you kind of exit out of the central trees canopy. And you make your way towards what is very clearly the northern tree. It seems that the trees kind of lower themselves in that direction, coming down to a point where they're not very tall at all, and it's almost more of like a strange kind of series of low bushes more than anything. Well, this is distance. It looks very clearly strange, especially when you take into account that all of the trees are nothing more than dark branches, skeletons of themselves, as all of their leaves are completely, utterly cast aside. You can see, even from great distances, large lumbering masses of purple flesh, hulking this way and that, too far away for you to tell that they are humanoid, but not too far away for you to understand that they are giant. Gargantuan, in some cases. In this space, you find that cover is scarce. There are trees, there are places to hide and kind of tuck away to, but the more you kind of get the fact that the vegetation has basically started its decay process prior to a winter, and none of it seems to have been ready for that at all, being springly kind of flora. Feel that moving across this open expanse of trees wouldn't be difficult, but based on the number and account of the patrols of the aforementioned purple lumbering flesh, feel that it may be difficult for you to do so unseen. So, if you wish to proceed, it will be a skill challenge that will be very involved with stealth in particular.
Oh boy.
As you try to hide yourselves from the patrols and not be caught out.
Before we move forward, Ronnie, do you see any tracks of the troops that supposedly went this way?
I was just about to take a look at that. Are there any tracks?
Yeah, they were definitely traveling in a large number, and I believe they had horses. So yeah, very much the case that these knights, they have a very telltale sign of how they kind of went about progressing out of the central tree canopy, and it looks like they just rode stridently in distance.
The party fun times. Do they seem to go off? You said into a distance. Do
Yeah,
they
so-
seem to stop at any point?
You don't see any stops yet, because again, we're just at
Okay.
the beginning of this journey here.
Right.
What I will say is like it's almost so stupid how directly towards the north tree they are pointed. Like, as a person who travels the wilds, you understand like maybe you don't go just in a straight fucking line. But no, that appears to be what they did through the forest.
You know, humans don't really know what they're doing half the time. It's fine.
Pouring out to becoming undead. They're absolute psychopaths.
It sounds like Arya might get her wish. Might be a lot of people to talk to.
All right.
Well, splatters of people to talk to.
Oh no.
They'll do their best. Maybe.
Well, I guess no time like the present to move forward. If it worked for them, it'll work for us.
I just wanted to confirm before we lock in, because once we lock in, there's no turning back. With the skill challenge, do you wish to proceed in this direction or no?
I have a question
Absolutely.
for Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, you might have a spell to help us travel unseen, pass without trace, something like that.
Yes, I think I do have that.
That might help. I don't have greater invisibility anymore.
It is
So-
only for my while in the aura. Oh, it's each creature I choose.
Yeah, the main thing is temporally. So I let you let me put you in on a mechanical circumstance here. Each each tier of the skill challenge will be about an hour. So if you use Pass Without Trace at the beginning of a section of this, it will last
Yeah.
for that segment of the skill challenge, not the second or third.
Yeah.
So if you have
Well, I
multiple
do have
castings,
3 of those.
yeah, if you have multiple castings, absolutely totally doable. But yeah.
Does it look like we have any other options as far as the path goes? It sounded like everything was pretty much in the open.
Sorry, the other option, why I'm saying lock in or don't, is you still have the opportunity to go back to the central tree and fight Seth. You still have the opportunity to go to the eastern tree
Really
and
want to do
do
that.
cold shenanigans. There's other things that could happen here.
Okay, I just wanted to make that. Just wanted to clarify whether there were like alternate routes to the north tree that
Nope.
we weren't investigating. Okay.
Yeah, it's across the big
I mean-
field of dead trees.
I mean, maybe they're blind. I don't think they are.
They've got one eye, one good one, yeah.
Before we start moving, I am
Arrow
going,
straight into the eye.
I am going to do aid. Oh shit! It didn't roll. Wait, does it roll? Hold on.
I'm sorry. My brain was like, one of the more common jokes back when I was a young tyke is when someone would use the spell aid, they'd say that I'm giving everybody AIDS. Ha 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 ha. And
Very funny.
I thought of the joke, and then I expected, because in my brain, I'm like, that joke is kind of tasteless. It's definitely, childlike humor. And then I was like, my brain went to the wolf with the cowboy hat, tipped down, doing the, it's just a joke. It's called dark humor. Anyway,
Oh god.
that's where my brain is.
Cancelled.
Thanks. So,
Amazing.
15 extra hit points.
Then I'm gonna do my little rigmarole to gain back my 1. Like I'm gonna spend my magic, whatever the fuck it's called, magic,
I'm on board. I gotcha.
magical cunning, and then okay, now I'm
Hunting.
good to go.
Thank you, Liz. I was gonna. Yeah.
I'm glad that somebody else was there with me.
Wow.
Are we
Red.
wrong?
I mean, fair.
red and red. So, you are casting Pass Without Trace as well?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, if that's the case, I'm going to require a total of 6 successes on skill checks. Stealth will always count as 1 success. Everybody has to roll at least once. And 2 of your successes cannot be stealth. So that is the basic mechanical nature of the skill challenge, and I'll explain it more in detail when we get to it. The DC for the stealth in the first ick of this is a meager 18. They are very perceptive. But
Not
with
me.
Pass Without
One
Trace,
eye.
you do have a benefit there.
So is it with advantage?
Was it plus
no,
10?
it's plus 10 to your roll, and you don't leave any tracks. So I cannot catch you unless I am catching you in the moment.
Seems like a Ronnie thing. Yeah, the
You want
highest
me to
highest dex,
roll
right?
that?
Highest.
Yeah, so
stealth.
so 4 successes from stealth. They cannot be from the same person. Like,
Oh.
yeah, everybody has to roll at
So-
least one stealth.
Really?
So we're not rolling stealth every time.
Right. Well, hold on. Let me explain it again because it doesn't. I don't think I got it out right. Total of 6 successes. I need 1 stealth check from everybody. That is mandatory. So the 4 successes of
Yeah.
stealth
Okay.
have to be 1 from each person. Then the
Sorry for the
last
fail.
2 skills, whatever you roll, you have to tell me why that's going to be something that you want to do, and then I'll tell you what the skill you kind of want to do is. But obviously, like mentally think about
Oh
like
my
what you're
fucking
doing
Christ.
with it, as we kind of did with the escape
Hey,
portion
lose.
of the last bit. So remember, these are plus 10. So Aria, that's
Still.
25,
25.
17. Oh, the DC is
you.
18. I said it was 18.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure did,
So
buddy.
three fails.
That's great. Okay, hold on a second.
That's super great.
So magical,
Giants
you
are smashing,
guys.
stepping on us right now.
Hold on.
Attack on Titan. Let's go.
It is a little like Attack on Titan, huh?
Mhm.
Big teeth coming.
Yippee!
Okay, before we get the next bit out, go ahead and choose 2 skills, or kind of describe what you're doing to avoid kind of the Fomorian patrols, and then I'll tell you what it is, unless you have something just in mind you want to roll, and then I can explain it backwards.
So I imagine that Ronnie was kind of looking at the tracks and following where the patrol, or not the patrols, the others went, and I'm sure she got distracted at some point by something, but I don't know what. But that's kind of what I was thinking she was doing while sneaking.
Okay, so perception, I think, works for that. You folks are doing great, by the way.
I just need to like
Doing
burn
so
roll
great.
20.
We're fighting some giants, folks.
That is a natural one. I was like, I know you have at least a +5. What?
Oh yeah, I sure fucking do, buddy.
Great. Great.
I guess I could use my skills kind of
Arya the-
navigating.
I also rolled a 1 on my stealth.
Is Arya the only person to roll a success so far in this skill challenge?
Yep.
Yep.
Have I only been rolling 1s?
That'll be
We
so
just
funny.
rolled. Oh yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah,
Refresh your window.
I did.
Oh no!
Refresh
you're
it
doing
harder.
all
Hold
your,
on, I need
deep
to
sweat.
roll.
Oh, you rolled
I'm
a
gonna roll.
4 earlier.
Yeah,
I
you rolled a
did?
4 on a
Yes, you did
perception
Okay.
check.
for
Just roll it back.
perception.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just that I suck.
The shittiest of luck.
I can't put my dice in timeout.
Here's. Okay, so
I was, if not sure if it matters, but I was gonna suggest I use my nature skill from having kind of grown up in the forest and wilds to find the best covered path as little as there may be as far as forestry.
nature, is that what you're leaning on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and make it.
Finally, one success.
2 out of 4.
Yay!
Which is not more than half. So, with that, I am currently annoyed, due to
Me too.
map situation, but I am trying to correct. So just bear with
Wait,
me.
I believe
wait,
you.
is there any way for us to still pass this?
No. You are failing the
right.
skill challenge in the first go. Yeah. But the way skill challenges work is when you fail a segment, basically it just means that you are going to suffer an effect that is not skill challenge related and also will be narratively impactful at the same time. In this
Gotcha.
instance, I'll explain what I mean as I am also typing through to try and find my map. It did the thing where if you have multiple maps stacked, it deletes all the ones behind it, which is my favorite thing about Roll20.
Ugh.
So
Damn.
great. So I just need to find my autumn version of this map so I can use it. But while I'm doing that, you trek out into the wilds. As you're patrolling, or as you're evading patrols, or attempting to evade patrols, Arya seems to be very much most stealthy of the lot. In moments where Ronnie is trying to kind of peek out and kind of catch areas where they may be going and trying to kind of keep an eye on their position, she absolutely botches it and gets caught out and basically runs back to the group without even considering the fact that she's running straight back to the group, leading them to the group. And once the group is
Wow.
basically spotted out, Termaine couldn't be hidden if he wanted to be. And Sol is apparently taking lessons from Seth. The cloak is billowing, very visible out here in these woods. But Arya, master of stealth. Sol definitely helps in kind of leading you to a place that would be more favorable to you when they eventually kind of gain ground on you and overtake you, and finds a small glade open enough for you to kind of engage with the enemies, and also kind of set away so that if others were to come, they wouldn't be as if others were to be nearby, they wouldn't be able to see it as well due to the way the exterior of the glade still has a bit of growth to it, what with it being near. All of that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a second here. Sorry. Yay. Overgrown. Of course that's what it's called. Okay. I'm almost there, folks. I swear on our DM player relationship.
Oh no, we're doomed.
Rip.
What the fuck? Okay. Is it just magic? Is that what you did?
I am known for that.
Okay. Found it. Oh man. Boom. I'm gonna move you to the map. It's gonna be early, so it may still look like it's spring. Currently, it looks like it's nothing. I'm sure. Bip,
Nice.
Bob,
Ooh.
boop,
Oh,
Beautiful.
bam. There.
Ooh, that stone
Okay.
looks comfy.
So, as you'll note, the kind of middle land there, it definitely looks like it was a spring, but due to, like I said, the aforementioned kind of everything being autumnally, it is not. And this is definitely where the most overgrowth is kind of present. The trees here, like I said, have a bit more leaves. A lot that have fallen, mind you, but still a bit more coverage than most of the trees you've been running. When you arrive at about that location, that is when competition will arrive on. Let me
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Is it nighttime? Should I have more than my light vision?
Oh, is it just showing? It's not. Yeah, it's not nighttime. That's weird. It shouldn't be dark.
I can only see 30 feet.
It's wild.
I'm never gonna be an Air Force pilot.
That
Okay,
fix it?
now it's
Okay,
back.
cool, cool, cool.
I don't like what I saw, but I
No, sure,
can
sure,
see it now.
sure. You shouldn't like it. I believe there are 3 of them.
Oh, it's
in
getting
this
worse.
control. And I believe that the handout is also woefully not great. So I'm gonna copy this image, paste it in our Discord, and then I'm going to painfully open it here as well.
I
They
don't like
are
this.
giants covered in weird bulbous masses. They appear to have one eye that is for sure working on all of them. Some of them, it looks like the skin has grown over their eye. Others look like there's like a bogu that has kind of like appeared in their eye. That is not the one that is working. The one that is working, as they engage with you, as they move through the darkness of the overgrowth and kind of come into this space, it glows a very eerie orange color that makes you feel kind of queasy in your stomach just upon sight, and you feel like has some sort of arcane power inside of it. The lead one will say in Elvish, "Come along, pretties. You've got work to do."
So they're capitalists too. God.
Out of character, just content warning. They, like I mentioned before, they do take slaves and force them to do manual. Okay. So the 3 of them are upon you, and based on speed projections, like it's fight here or you will be overrun in the forest. And I can definitely move us to such a map. Knowing my luck, it'll probably take a second to get there, but I can do it.
If we keep stalling, we'll survive.
Yeah.
At least this session.
That's right.
Yeah, good plan. But no, they do give chase, and this looks like, as far as like casting spells, range wise for range combat, which is like 3/4 of your party. This feels like it would be the best location. And if you'd like to move yourselves around, as long as you're somewhere close to that kind of poneglyph or whatever it is, that's fine.
Is it cover?
It is cover. Yeah, it's about 15 feet tall, that big structure.
Oh, that is 100% where I'm gonna be, and I will not be moving from this.
Again, they are standing somewhere in the neighborhood of about 25, 30 feet tall, so they are able to see over it.
That's a future me problem.
That's not a current me problem. They cannot see me, therefore they
Yeah.
cannot know I exist.
They have a tough time throwing something at me right now.
Cat logic totally works.
Maybe I am part Lycoy.
So yeah, if you're not planning on running,
Grab from the area.
initiative will be the table here, and I'll shift the music so it's more action packed. Maybe.
Nope, music doesn't work. Can't have the combat.
All right, cool.
Now I roll good.
Oh, it's a bit more plucky. Okay. So everybody's on the table, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Is the music working though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's fun.
Ronnie, you would be first on the docket.
Yep, we are going to do the usual. We're going to aim. Hold me. I think we will just aim at this guy here
Okay, and Mark,
and hunters mark him.
done.
And I'm gonna go with my longbow.
Hit.
25, 9, and another 18.
Hit.
Dang. 14.
All right.
And then she's gonna kind of like crouch down and slam a couple arrows into the ground
And
so that she has them within reach.
he'll say, "Damn, you blasted!" And he'll use an Elvish word for kind of like a derogatory like marker on a servant. It almost has like a kind of like degrading kind of connotation. Probably not something that's used in like current Elvish language, but a word you know.
Yeah, she probably read it in some book.
Yeah. And he says, "I hate their needles," and doesn't seem to be too terribly affected, but he does have a couple arrows sticking out of him. Like one probably popped one of the pustules on him. It's kind of
Ugh.
seeping like this kind of dark purplish fluid. Let's just call it a fluid because I don't know what it's consistent of. But yeah, Arya, you're up.
Oh,
Looks like aloe vera.
right.
It looks like
Looks
yeah,
like aloe vera.
purple. It's purple aloe vera, which they have.
You know what? I've had enough aloe vera. So I took Spell Sniper, which gives me 60 more feet on my spell range.
Cool.
I'm going to.
Are you behind the rock or above it?
I'm behind the rock.
So the only target you currently have is the same one that he shot.
All right. So I'm going to. We're gonna hex him.
Cool.
We'll do strength, and then we will pop off. Let's do.
Sorry, ignore that. I'm trying to test fixing the DC.
Okay, so I have this. So do Sacred Flame, DC 16 Dexterity save.
That's some good subliminaling you did there.
Yeah.
Dex save on this one, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna fail.
Okay, so and it's also it's going to take its 14 damage.
Yeah.
Plus my charisma modifier, which is 7. So it'll be 20.
Plus hex, which wasn't added to the Sacred Flame.
Oh, which is
Wait,
plus
hold
hex.
on. Actually, let me read hex. Hit with an attack roll you did in the Sacred Flame. That's why it's not auto added in. Sacred Flame's not asking for a target to hit. There will be no hex damage.
Oh, there's no hex damage. Might be.
No, no worries.
Um,
Got
so
the,
then
bonus there though.
20. What?
I said I've got the bonus though. From the.
No, I mean for my charisma modifier from
That's what I'm
Radiant Soul.
saying. I got that. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Cool. It'll go to them. Exciting. This one angrily, kind of looking at Arya, like drop down, like almost squatting over, and the eye will glow bright orange. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, Arya.
Cool.
Not Arya, sorry, Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie.
Okay.
Ronnie was the one who shot me for darts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You said wisdom.
Yes, please.
Save 18.
Speed on failure. Success half damage. You'll take 10 points of psychic damage. Termaine, you'll be doing the same. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Could have been worse.
Double checking the additions here. Your aura of protection is already included in the math, so that'll be a
Okay.
failure.
Okay.
You'll take 21 points of psychic damage, and you'll gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oofy, that's not good.
Ouchie.
And that's coming from this one here. So those both have used their warping hack. They will advance. Both can clear the gap to Termaine without issue. This one is going to rush along the side. And future you is now here. And we're going to go ahead and have that discussion. Kind of grasps a hold of the rock as you kind of move behind it. And kind of glares down at you. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Who?
Soul, sorry.
I understood from the future me thing.
Yeah.
This time I will use Favored by the Gods because I
Smart.
have seen them not have a good time next to me.
Yeah. It's like burps up.
Apparently not good enough.
Are
Wait,
you in the aura? Or not?
my toe, maybe?
Nice try. That's gonna be a failure. You're gonna take 19 points of psychic damage and gain a level of exhaustion.
Ouchie.
They will all then make a single attack with their stone clubs, which they are bearing. When you look at the stone clubs, they are not true stone. They appear to be petrified wood that they are utilizing. And based on their tree structure, they are trees that are not out here in the wilds. They look like they might have been trees that are closer to the center, closer to the northern tree. Stone club attack against Termaine. Stone club attack against Termaine. One is definitely going to miss. The other is definitely going to hit. Termaine is going to be a total of 28 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then
Oof, I'm hurting.
against Soul, it's going to be a good old fashioned. I don't know. I might. No. Wow. Roll a d20.
9.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's funnier. So it swings the club at you, and you kind of just dive to the side, and it kind of hits the cloak. But when it kind of catches the cloak, it kind of pulls it a bit, and it snatches it from like your neck, right? So it actually wraps up around the stone club, and as he's trying to get it off of the club, he smashes it onto the poneglyph, and it shatters the club. So shards of like petrified wood fly all over the place, but he's now just holding a stump, and your cloak is kind of like fluttering, slightly damaged from being smashed a bit, down onto the ground.
It's extra billowy now.
That's it for them. It'll go to Soul.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm trying to debate between two options. I will decide quickly here. You said they're 25 feet tall.
Yeah, about right.
Okay.
25.
Now
30.
let's see. That too much. I was gonna make a wall of force that was slightly tall enough to prevent them from hitting us, but we could
Oh.
stab them under it. But...
So what I will say is they are hunching,
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want to put one of them into a bubble, I'm okay with that.
Oh, I wasn't gonna put them in a bubble. I was gonna draw a wall around us that had a gap so we could stab them in the ankles. But
Oh, no, yeah.
that's not gonna. I know that's
Would
not
have
gonna.
been cool though.
I would say that, like, you could stab them in the ankles, but to get to the ankles, you'd still have
Yeah.
to have clearance for a stone club
Yeah.
to sweep through there.
Yeah. I am gonna move away,
Mm-hmm.
and then I am going to use command on this one and tell it to flee.
Which one? King again, please? Okay. The one
Actually,
who's
wait,
already
hold on.
been-
That one's marked and everything. That one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay. Wisdom saving throw and DC 20.
DC
Okay.
20.
Alright. It kind of, like, looks over in your direction. Bull kind of just says flee, but to the creature, it's like, whoa, flee. And, like, in his head, he kind of seems to be taking the command as doctrine.
Good
Sure.
for him. He's a good listener.
Yeah, I'm going to start by using a bonus action to use all of my lay on hands to heal myself a little bit.
Sorry, he would have been closer because he's got a 10-foot reach when I did hit you with the thing. 15-foot reach. Could have been back one. Never mind.
And which one of them has been damaged already?
This one here with all the marks on it.
Okay, I can't get out of this one's threat zone. I'm in probably all of their threat zones.
I think you could still move alongside it if you wanted to get to the one that's marked, because that's
If you
still-
stay in the threat zone, you're fine. So if you just book it straight to the left, 3 squares,
Oh,
you're
I
fine.
yeah. Thanks, Tom and John for that. So let's do some smacking and see how it goes.
Alright.
Let's attack 1, 13.
That's gonna miss.
Attack 2. Oh
That's gonna
my
hit.
goodness, 15. So we're going to do a divine smite. This one.
Bonus action, divine smite. Okay.
No, I don't. It's not. Is it a bonus action?
Always has been. In 2024.
Well, I've already used my bonus action to
Then you can't divine smite.
lay on hands, so we're just gonna do that damage.
Okay.
And we're going to do the sap condition on it.
Alright.
Oof.
It kind of cuts at the ankle, and you see him kind of look down. Oh, you ankle fire! And you're just kind of cutting away and backing aside, and you can see that he's kind of been toppled
Good.
like a little bit by the sap, like he's potentially kind of off angle, and that's why he's got the sap condition. Okay, remain done. It goes to the top of the initiative. Ronnie, you are up. I would like for you to go ahead and make a perception check real quick.
Another perception.
Yep, this is free.
Oh, let's have this go well. Better than last time,
You are
but
woefully oblivious to the exterior. You are currently
cool.
focused on the fight.
Did you say exterior?
Exterior.
about to be an axe to you, though.
I was like, "Ugh, I don't like the sound of that. So she's gonna shoot at the axe tear.
Yeah,
Do a little bit of her same, 20 and 15.
both hit.
20 hits. Oh, both hit. 15 and 13.
Boom, boom. Oh, fuck you, lass! Pointing at you, and he definitely looks like he is in the bloody condition. One of those got through one of the pustules on him, and it looks like there's a nice swirl of like dark crimson along with the purple pus that's extracted from it.
Mm.
Ronnie,
And that is it.
Arya.
Tremaine, how fucked up does Tremaine still look?
So I did heal myself.
Bonus action, Leon.
I'm not down 10 points from my max. Actually, you know what though? Shit. I forgot to use the temp points.
They're not temp points. Your current and max increased by 15.
Yeah.
Oh. I need to recalculate all of that, right? So Just give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
76.
Well-
minus-
I'm gonna fire right through Tremaine. Hopefully,
Okay.
it won't kill him.
Okay.
This mayor just
So,
on the rocks. God.
I'm excited.
I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at the enemy that Tremaine is fighting. It'll be a firebolt.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. This should have bonus damage from. Oh, okay, wait. There's no hex. Yeah, there is hex damage, and there
This is
is
an
radiant soul damage. Sorry. Okay, so that's 18 total with all of my bonuses. And do you have more than? Are you missing more than 6 hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the fireball, like the little firebolt, goes through Tremaine, but instead of burning him, it heals him for 6.
Oh, well, that's so nice.
Aw.
That's my bonus action. I'm sorry. 1d6, so it's 5 points.
So golden
Okay.
flame fires forward, and as it passes through Tremaine, it becomes hateful, twisted, covered with like dark energy as it slams into him from the hex. Slams into the enemy
There
from
you
the
go.
hex. Very chill.
And that's my turn.
Beautiful.
It goes to them. This guy is going to move past you, but he's not going to leave your threatened space. This one is going to leave your threatened space and move his full 50 towards the tree line. If you'd like to
Hit
use
him.
your reaction, you can make an opportunity attack, Tremaine.
I would like to make an opportunity attack. Thank you. Just trying to think up a next crazy plan.
That'll
14.
hit. It says you're wielding that two-handed. Do you not have your shield?
No, I'm sorry. I rolled the wrong thing. So it's one-handed. So let me just do the damage for the one-handed one. Oh, what? I'm a little confused. Okay. Don't worry about the roll. Here's the damage. 7.
Okay. So the one that is sapped is going to use both of his attacks. So the first one will have disadvantage against Ronnie because stop hitting me with fucking arrows. First attack
Don't be such big a
disadvantage.
target.
16 is the lower two.
Yeah.
19 bludgeoning damage, and then 15. Oh wait, yeah, because this one doesn't have disadvantage. 15 to hit.
My armor class is 15,
That'll hit.
so it does
For
hit.
22
How
more
much?
damage.
22.
It is a giant hitting you with a club, yes. So I presume that like it kind of looking at Tremaine, who's trying to like bar him from getting to you as you're shooting him. He puts his big hand kind of interposed in between him and Tremaine and says, "Oh, you fucking lass!" And will walk around Tremaine to get to you, swinging in sideways, hitting you with a stone club and smashing you against the side of the structure, and then kind
Yeah.
of moving it up and then batting you in like the side of like the shoulder. And he's hoping that you kind of fall flat, but you kind of drop to a knee a bit, kind of look up at him. bleeding
Oh,
all
she was
over the place.
already like knelt down.
Oh, yeah, so just like further into
Yeah.
the muck then. Like
Yeah.
just kind of compressed down and you just kind of look
Slamming
up at
me
him.
into the ground.
Uh-huh. And Soul, you're up? Oh wait, no. Soul, you're not up because I've got this other one. So this little imp is not technically blocking it. But because of the D&D rules, it mechanically has to avoid it. Which it will have to do so by doing that. And then seeing the situation will swing at the one that his friend's not swinging at. Right? No. Soul's my problem. I wouldn't even see Arya with this guy. He's hiding.
That's rude. You
So-
saw me when I was hiding.
Yeah. I saw you run into hiding. That's the difference. Like, it's not so much that she's hiding, it's that she's not
Uh-huh.
hiding him.
Mhm.
Stone club attacks, here we go.
What stone club?
Oh, right, it's just fist attacks. I do not have proficiency with those. So, Unfortunately, I don't think an 11 hits. However,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that this crit does. Fortunately, crit doesn't do anything for unarmed damage. It's just going to be straight through to it. You're going to take a total of 8 points of damage. And that's it. That's all it's got.
Blame.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Killing me.
Okay, yeah, I was right to do. So the out of character or above table, Warping Hex is a recharge 4 through 6. I've rolled the recharges. The 2 who are currently engaged did not recharge. The one who was running away did. Soul, you're up.
My character sheet appears to not be doing. So let me refresh.
Typical roll 20.
Yeah. I guess I just got punched that hard.
That tracks.
Great. There's one in front of me now, which is not great. Not great at all. Seems like they would pass a con save because they are big fat.
Fleshy beasts. Also the pustules.
Yeah. Let's see here. So first, I am gonna
Those
sorcerer's
things-
burst.
Yeah, most things you see with that much kind of infection probably wouldn't live. That'll hit.
Yeah, sorry, it's not a crit.
I'm
I
okay
wonder
with
if you've
that.
seen them at Gen Con, though.
Yeah,
Just saying.
or smell them at least.
Yeah.
Neither of those were 8, so
Neither
it's
of
gonna
those
be
were A's, so just 10.
10 fire damage.
They don't have any resistances other than psychic, so
And then for my bonus action, I am going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
great. That's
Which
it.
means leave me alone.
Soul done, Termina.
Nice. So let's see what's going to happen here. We're going to start off with Shield of Faith to raise my AC
By 2. 24 total.
by 2. Yep. Then I'm going to use my Ring of Jumping. I want to jump on top of this thing.
Can't do both.
What's that?
Ring of jumping is a bonus action, is it not?
Yeah, you're right. It's not. It is. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna
I'll let you do it as your action, but you won't be able to attack.
No, that's lame. I need to do some damage. I'm just gonna. I'll do it next
Okay.
time. Yeah, I need to do damage. So
That'll hit. That'll also hit.
2 hits. So here is our damage and our damage, and it is sapped.
Yep. Kind of cut into the back of its like lower leg, and it kind of drops down a little bit. Hand kind of hits maybe 5 or so feet away from Ronnie, and it's kind of like holding itself over top of you. And it's kind of turning its head back, and the eyes kind of glowing again.
Yeah, perfect. Tremaine says, "Over here, dummy."
Ronnie, in the situation you're in, he's bloodied. Definitely looks like he's quite well wounded, but again, it's really hard to gauge. Like, these things are literally walking around with. They look like they should be dead.
Yeah. She's gonna go ahead and kind of back herself up against the rock, kind of bracing herself and just shooting.
Okay. Miss and hit.
At least we got one. She's feeling weak. 12.
So as you kind of see its attention kind of start turning towards Tormain, you shoot it the like side of the neck. It bounces off of its flesh at like a calcified pustule that wasn't exactly juicy enough to like pierce through. and then you
Mhm.
fire the next one, and it hits against his like rib cage, and he turns his attention right back to you. Arya.
Arya's gonna say, not without my Ronnie.
Where do you want to go?
I'm
You
gonna
could go anywhere
grab
you
my
want.
little sis, and we're gonna just kind of
Aw.
teleport.
You move to a
Well,
space,
maybe
and that's
here.
totally fine.
Okay. And I took Ronnie with me.
Yeah, of course.
That's my action.
Ronnie just moved to a space adjacent to Arya.
And then I use a bonus action. So as like the healing, the kind of like radiant light that's teleported us will also heal you. I just
Aw.
gotta.
It
push
doesn't
a
have to
button
be the
here.
same adjacent. You can go to anywhere around Arya if you want. Like if you want to hide behind her.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not one for one. The door.
Yeah.
The door doesn't. It's like think with portals. Like she could have walked through.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna expend 4 charges, so it'll be 4d6.
Okay.
21.
And what is that healing
Yeah,
for Ronnie?
for Ronnie.
21 hit points back.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So basically, the guy who was running kind of stops and goes, "Wait, what? No, fuck that!" Turns around and looks back, and then that guy who turns like was fighting Ronnie kind of looks around and goes, "What? Where'd it go?" And then that one back there says, "Go, I'll get him." And then this one who's kind of looking at Soul goes, "What are you on about?" And then just kind of like blindly swings his hand down at Soul. To grab you instead of punch you this go around. But making either an athletics or an acrobatics check. The DC on this will be 23. And then this one is going to move 50.
okay.
I believe I've got you in 2 squares, so I'm going to swing at Arya. Okay, so it just grabs a hold of you with one hand, kind of like pulling you close to it, and then grabs you with the other hand and kind of lifts you up towards its face. It's still kind of like hunkered down to have grabbed you. And as it kind of gets close to you, Soul, you can smell his breath. It has this kind of like just absolutely fetid smell that is kind of like a lingering kind of like cheese, but also like rotted meat. And as you're kind of looking into this foul thing's mouth, you can see pustules on the gums, but you can also see bits of what appears to be like elf flesh and bone kind of stuck in the gaps of its teeth. You! And as you held, the other one's going to just try and beat the crap out of Termaine. This club that I still have. 25 will hit, 11 will not.
Damn it.
Yeah, they're rolling with a plus 11, so... yeah, it's going to be a meager 25 damage as it manages to get one good swing in. And then, oh, right, the one rushing towards you too. It's going to... It really doesn't care who it does this to, so I just guess I'll be with Arya. Arya, go ahead with Wisdom saving throw for the Warping Hex as it rushes towards you, eye blaring.
Is this a magic effect?
It is a magical effect.
Okay, then I'll have advantage on it.
Fancy.
16 is the DC.
Okay. Oh,
16.
wait. Oh, 16. Oh, motherfuck.
Yeah. You're going to take 21 points of psychic damage, and you'll gain 1 level of exhaustion. And then as your stomach is reeling, as the eye kind of like... It does that kind of thing that, like in old 80s, like early 90s, like horror films, where like the room spins, and then they kind of like throw up the, like the spinning, like hypnotic effect on the lights. Like, anyway, it feels like the room's spinning at the same time. It also feels like, you know, the ground
Lights
is
are
like...
flashing.
Yeah, everything's just kind of happening. And then a big club slams into you, Arya. And by you, I mean the ground next to you. Because I rolled a 2. And you have...
Nice.
Oh, you have a... No, I hit. Sorry.
Oh,
You have an
man.
11 or 12 armor class. I hit off. Damage. It's gonna be 21 more points. A total of 42.
Oh, shit.
Yuck.
No good deed, huh? Soul, you are in its hands and up.
Yeah, and unfortunately that didn't count as an attack roll, so Sanctuary did nothing on it. That's very rude. I don't want to ask what's going to happen if I try to put a wall of force between me and it. Probably not going to be a good time for either of us. So I guess.
I mean, if you want to do it, we can figure it out logistically.
I don't want to use the charges.
All right.
I instead will command halt.
Okay. It will fail, so it's holding you. You say halt, and it kind of like like the voice kind of effect, and he's looking at you, and I am going to, instead of deciding, I'm just going to ask you: do you want him to relinquish the grab and just kind of drop you down? You wouldn't fall like a large distance. Do you want him to relinquish the grab, or do you want him to just halt in place? Again,
I would prefer to be dropped.
Okay, yeah,
and
there is
if
no-
it's far enough that I would take damage, I would feather fall.
no
as a reaction.
chicanery. No, you don't need to use the reaction.
Alright.
Literally, he picks you up, he lifts you up a little bit. You're like maybe 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
You say halt. He lets go. You hit the ground with your feet. You're fine.
And then I am gonna run some more.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
My goal is to just never be touched.
You was told to
I
halt?
do not like the touch. Yeah.
He has to do that until the end of his next turn. So he is doing that. All right, Termaine.
Yep. I do want to use the ring of jumping. I want to try to jump on its head.
Okay. So you are attempting to jump onto a creature that is larger than you. So go ahead and make an athletics roll. Yeah. So you kind of hop up and kind of try to grasp a hold of his head as he kind of like turned around and swung his beater at you. He very deftly kind of moves the club in between you and him and interposes it. So instead of landing on him, you're kind of pushed in air away from him and would land back on the ground. It is your
So that
action to
I have an action.
It is your
ahead.
action to attempt that. So it's like a grab, effectively.
Mhm.
So I would say that would be one of your attacks.
Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to hit him again with my sword.
Okay.
We'll try that one instead.
Like as you're being pushed away with the club, you kind of like reach over your sword and just swing the sword down as you're kind of falling in. Go ahead and give me the damage.
Yep. And he's got sap, and then we're going to do another divine smite.
You cannot use Divine Smite. You bonus action, use the Ring of Jumping.
Okay. I thought you said it was an action.
Bonus action to use the Ring of Jumping. Bonus action to also use the action portion was the jump. You're trying to jump on him, which mechanically is a thing that we have that's normally an action, but I said that you could use it in place of one of your attacks. So activating the Ring of Jumping is a bonus action. Leaping onto him was an attack. Swiping at him was an attack. And then that's it. No Divine Smite.
Okay, sure.
Right?
Great.
Ring of Jumping
Yeah.
says bonus action, right? So activate it?
I'm sure it does, yeah.
Yeah. And then leaping on him is not a part of your move. It is
Right,
an action to do so.
Okie doke.
Alright. Ronnie.
Well, this asshole is an asshole, and she's
You
gonna
have-
move the.
LOS on your big guy, though, if you want to maintain your Hunter's Mark target. And he's in range. I mean, everything's in range of Ronnie.
True. Yeah, especially because I have sharpshooter now. Ronnie is going to move. She's gonna do 2 arrows into the far guy that she's been shooting
The
at.
marked one. Okay.
Yep.
Hit.
feeling great.
Pause for a second.
Oh,
So it's okay, that's fine. The damages are out. I'm just going to state that with the first attack, you kind of look at the situation. Your mark kind of lines up. You fire the arrow, and that eye starts glowing as Termaine's kind of backing away and falling and landing. The arrow
Yeah.
slams into the eye. Termaine, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
oh shit.
You got it. I'm good at these. Not really. Let's go.
Yeah.
19.
So as you see the arrow hit, you go, oh, and you kind of hit the ground and kind of dash to the side, raising your shield up. The body of the Fomorian slams against the shield and bounces off, and you kind of just, in that same position, slide there. This one is dead. In the midst of that attack, you can switch your Hunter's Mark to a different target,
Oh hell yeah.
because you haven't used your bonus action.
Yeah. This guy's been hit that's closest to us, right?
Once and very poorly, yeah.
Was this guy hit more than that guy?
Once and also very poorly, yeah.
So it's about 50-50.
I think one was hit by Termaine and the other one was hit by Soul, and they're
Yeah.
about approximately the same, yeah.
So she's gonna go ahead and move her hunter's mark to this guy
Okay.
and shoot the second one at him.
And so
And
that
then-
arrow will hit, and the damage is 13.
Yes. And then as a result of that, she is going to move.
Quick note, command stops when damages happen, correct? Right?
I did not think
It
that
just
it
happens until
says
the end of
that.
the next turn, right? Right. So
Yeah,
when
let me double check.
when he comes
Let
to,
me-
he's going to be like, "Who shooting me?"
Yeah, that doesn't say anything about
Just
it anymore.
Keep doing the thing. Got it.
We're gonna move 25 feet this way towards the tree line.
Got it.
Even though I imagine it's a bit more skeletal.
Real quick, Ronnie and Soul both go ahead and give me a perception check.
Again,
You're close.
So we can see the 8 more coming.
17.
17 is a success. 14 is not.
14.
Ronnie, as you kind of look over to kind of like situational awareness, you're trying to make sure you know where everybody's at. You see
Yeah.
Soul kind of cloakless kind of come out from the other side of the structure in the middle, but as you look past them and into the forest line, a ways away, but not like so far that it's not going to happen soon, you can see 3 more Fomorians, another patrol, coming from kind of the northwest. If you had to put it in terms of turns, in 5 turns they'll be breaching the exterior of the grove here.
She would,
What if they didn't?
right.
Command don't.
Command, don't do that.
Command, back.
You say please actually raises the DC. So
That's right.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good.
exceptional Photoshop.
Ronnie
skills, by the
would-
way.
Yell out, there are more on their way.
All right. Ronnie,
And
go
then
ahead.
that's it. And also, she would have like tugged Arya's clothes towards her, be
Yeah.
like, "Get out of there, bitch!"
Arya, you're up, and
Right, well, gotta get out of there. Okay, so I can. I'm just gonna move. Oh, wait, am I in? Within reach?
15 feet is its reach. So if you move from your
Oh,
current
yes.
position, it will get an opportunity attack. Yeah. Unless you're moving closer to it, then you stay within its threat.
I don't want to move closer to it. Okay. Motherfuck my life. Okay, I have bonus action. And I have an action. I have a couple of level 1 spell slots. So let's do. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So with my bonus action, I will.
Sorry. The more and more I look at that picture, the more and more I think Rondasil sounds like a medication.
No.
Not without my
Oh
Renasil,
my
and it's
God,
like
that's
an
crazy.
advert. You know, it's like Renasil may have the following side effects.
That is so stupid.
Sally,
A
feeling.
sensation of pins and needles in all of your eyeballs.
Yeah.
All 40 of them.
They're not
Oh,
eyeballs, they're
God.
pustules.
There's only one eyeball.
There's one that works, yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess I am gonna get closer.
The other one may or may not be still inside of this other side of their face.
The explosion. How much is the like? They explode, right?
The pustules? No, they don't. They don't
No, no,
explode.
no.
No,
I mean,
no, no. The
didn't this
Fomorian
guy
was falling
explode?
down. It was mainly for dramatic
Oh,
effect
he
because
was
Tremaine
falling
was
down.
jumping around on top of him. I thought that like since he was kind of landing and it was just kind of shot, like just narratively, it felt like a 25-foot guy would probably fall forward on Tremaine.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to like just fuck it up. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use my my action to cast what should I
familiar
do
with that one.
here? Okay, I guess I'll just do. Wait, how many hit points do I even have? I'm not that fucked up. I'm sorry, you guys. You're usually trying to take this long.
No
Okay.
worries.
You take the longer before they can hit me.
Usually, I'd say I'd let the next person go, but the next person is them, so I would probably not want that to be. Well,
So
I mean,
I'm gonna
Unless they
use.
think they're trying to leave.
I do want that to be true, but like I don't want that to be true.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Good choice.
Okay, so that tops me back up,
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Does it
and
count
then
spell?
so that's an action.
No,
Did I
no,
get
no.
counterspell?
No, no, no.
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 Okay.
I was
I was
checking
joking,
my
sorry.
warping hex. I was making sure I didn't roll the
So-
refresh.
As a bonus action, I'm going to shift my hex onto the guy in front of me, and that's
Okay.
my turn, I guess.
Yeah. It'll go to them. This one here, who is bolted, at the end of his turn, will kind of turn around and look back towards Ronnie. His eye is glowing gold, that sickening kind of yellowish gold. And it seems that after his halt, his focus has changed from soul to you. The one that is directly in front of Arya continues. I will. Did not get my warping hex back on this one. We'll just stone club attacks. Total of 2 of them. 24 to hit and 11 to hit. Wait, 11's a fumble. Hold on, that's fun. Okay, so 24 to hit, definitely. Now 26 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Smashes you down and kind of like causes you to drop to the ground. And then as it kind of raises up with that next attack, roll a d20.
I don't like this.
Okay, so
13?
it's just a normal miss. So it like slams you down. You're kind of like drop down to your knees and kind of like on your like hands and knees, and then it raises up the attack and you look up and then roll to the side, kind of catching a bit of like leaves and like a bit of muck, and then the big stone club just slams onto the earth, leaving like a decent imprint where your hands and knee imprints were just a moment ago.
Oh my god.
It is done with its turn. Actually, just for flavor, it's going to kind of doing that kind of stumble forward and kind of close the gap. And that is it for them. Soul, you're up.
I am going to Scorching Ray at this one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll a bunch of attacks here.
And I didn't see your ping. Was that the one that's been chasing you?
Yes.
Okay. Hit.
19 will hit. Oh,
Oh, you're rolling damage. Okay. I thought it was
Yeah,
eight.
sorry,
I was like,
sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. The 17 will also, I assume,
Yeah.
hit, as will that 23.
Yep.
So,
And
24.
yeah, got the total. So Sanctuary, if it was still active, is no longer. 'cause you made an attack.
It wasn't active as soon as I used command, so.
Got it.
What?
That had to be. Oh, any spell. Is it any spell when you do that?
Yeah, it's any spell or even cause damage, so I can't Moonbeam Chase. I can do the Spark of Divinity thing, but
Yeah,
that's-
because it's not a spell. Wording important, and it doesn't say magic at it.
Yeah.
Cool. So, pew pew pew, bolts of flame slam into him. The sickening smell of like burnt pus can be kind of smelled in the forest line now, and his attention was focused on Arya. Snaps over to you. The body kind of just finishing its like last bounce near Termaine as it's kind of pushed to the side, and then Termaine kind of like brazenly stands over the corpse, looking across the field at this one. And it's your turn. Running on the corpse is going to be difficult terrain, but moving around it is possible.
Yeah, I have plenty of movement. I'm going to use the lay on hands that I didn't have to use because of those additional hit points to raise my AC up again, which is great. And then I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Look right here.
Or
And,
if you want to just use the ring of jumping and like jump up onto the corpse and then jump off of it and fly at this fucking guy, that's also cool. I would argue cooler.
I get cooler. Would I require any checks for that
Nope.
to happen? Oh, then fuck yeah, I'm doing that. That's great.
All right, boom,
Uh,
and then flying
okay.
off of it, jumping over to the other one, and swinging your
Yep.
sword at it.
Stab him in the eye.
Are you trying to land on it, or are you just going to jump and swing at it?
I mean,
If you're trying to land on it, it's an athletics check, and I got the DC, and if you succeed, you are riding it.
I see.
Your attacks will have advantage against it. But that's
So
the
even if
advantage.
I come in with a sword and coming down like that.
Yeah, so the thing is mechanically, the way we can describe it can be multifaceted, but mechanically what I'm going to require of you is an athletics check to see if you're going to mount him.
And they do that after the attack roll?
You can do it before or after. Either way is fine with me. If your
Okay.
goal is to mount him, it would be that, but you'll only get one attack if mounting is the goal. Make sense?
It does make sense. So let's
Athletics?
do the attack. Oh,
Or whichever's first. Go ahead.
yeah. Let's do the swing first.
Okay.
Oh, fumble. Fuck.
Okay.
And
Go
I'm
roll a
still gonna
D20.
try to mount him. Okay.
Okay.
12.
Your weapon doesn't get worse. And then roll an athletics check.
Oh man.
Okay.
my rolls.
So
Why
you
so bad?
jump off of this one and you fly, but as you are kind of stepping away from it, for whatever reason, Tremaine's mind is like focused on the heat of the fight. But the second you jump off of that thing, you realize that your right foot pushed in a little deeper than you thought it should off of the skin of that creature. And you realize that your foot is covered in pus. Just absolutely filthy vile. And it's this just simple thought that like you categorize in your head that kind of floats to the top that causes you to fly off angle. As you come up with that sword, you see his hands, not wielding a stone club, raise up in defense, and your sword connects with flesh, but it's kind of calloused and hardened by the pustules that didn't ever pop and have been there the longest. And so it kind of radiates off of that, shaving a bit of this weird, like harsh bark-like flesh off of it, and then your body hits the forearm and pops one of the ones that was kind of in between the others, splashing it all over your chest. and
Oh,
you
great.
just kind of drop down and land, kind of like ew, but not like absolutely thrown about. So you'd end up on this side. Yep, correct.
Okay.
And then you said bonus action lay on hands, then dark. Cool. Ronnie, you're up.
Okay. She is going to try and finish off that guy that she's got marked. Pew! Pew!
All right. Well, they're both gonna hit.
12 and 15.
Solid stuff. Okay. Any movement or anything else?
She is going to stay put and
Good position.
yell at Arya again. Like,
Speaking
get
of,
away from that thing. Ew,
Arya, you're-
yucky. He's not good for you.
you're muted.
Yes,
Oh, there.
we're agreed. I'm just trying to not, take any more bludgeoning than I absolutely need to. So, let me. Oh no! What happened to my character sheet? Oh god!
Cat peed on it.
Cat peed on it. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna use, and I did get him with my hex.
Okay.
Sorry, my thing is reloading here. So I'm gonna use a cantrip. Oh,
Does Spell Sniper allow you to make range attack spells point blank?
it does,
I
but
believe so.
chill touch is touch in 2024.
No shot. Wow, that's wild. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then sniper does allow me to
Totally fine.
shoot from close up. But
I'm
anyway,
still taking it back that it's a touch spell. Okay, go ahead and roll crit damage.
okay, so let me make sure I have these things checked off correctly. 1 second here. Hex damage counts. Radiant Soul does not count. Oh, that's not what I wanted to fucking do. I'm such a dumb bitch. Okay, that's fine.
You take it back, but you're gonna have to re-roll it. Or
No,
re-roll-
I don't
roll
take it
whatever
back.
you're rolling.
Crit
That crit
damage
just
is
go
not
bye-bye.
rolling.
Oh, crit damage isn't rolling. It didn't click the crit damage.
Like I'm clicking it and it's just not.
I got you.
Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. So that'll
Are you
be
okay with that result?
28. Yeah, beautiful.
Okay. And it cannot restore any. Oh, hold on. Details. D6 plus D6. Okay, so it does double the hex damage. Weird. Interesting.
You can
note.
pull it off. I mean,
No. It's okay. If the mechanics of Roll20 are doing it, then I presume that that's going to have to be the case. If you crit, all extra damage is doubled, even though I thought it wasn't in this. Fine.
all right. Then I'm gonna use a bonus action to regain a spell slot with my Rod of the Pact Keeper, and then that's my turn.
All right, so I'll do the easy stuff first. I'm just going to beat up Arya.
Yeah, I think so.
I did
I'm
not
probably
recharge
gonna-
my hex, so there's that.
Fuck.
Your armor class is very low.
It is.
But despite that, I keep rolling insanely low against you. 13, however, does still hit. Looks like 22 points of damage.
Okay, I'm down, but I will use my orc thing to be down at 1.
And
I'll
I'll
like
make
go
my
down to
second
1.
attack against you.
Uh-oh.
And as you kind of like
Shit.
hit the ground and kind of splat to the side, it slams at where you were, and you see it kind of hit there. Go ahead and roll another d20.
Everybody
Did you roll
rolled
another one?
once.
Yeah. It just smashes into the ground. No problems. Tremaine,
fuck,
go ahead
man.
and make either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
You got it. You are getting like a 1. It's like a 1, right?
Ronnie,
Yeah,
what's
it's
your
a
armor
one.
class?
15.
Okay. You watch as the
Oh.
creature reaches down and grabs Termaine, and then Speedball just throws your brother at you.
Oh,
jeez.
cool.
It hits
I love
dead
that.
on. And you'll be taking half of this amount, the two of you, rounded up, but you'll both take the damage. It'll be a total of 38, so half is 19. 19 each.
19. Damn.
And Termaine,
Sorry,
you are
sis.
prone. And Ronnie, you need to make a strength saving throw.
Because he's heavy.
You got smashed by your brother, and you could end
Are
up.
you
like,
calling Termaine fat?
you are also prone.
Cool.
All right. After throwing you that way, he's going to kind of hobble this way, then get back, and kind of get to about here. And he is going to pick up the club of his dead ally and kind of
Oh.
tuck behind the cover. I know that doesn't matter for either of you. You ignore cover, but yeah,
They don't know that.
He's trying to get that cover piece. Soul, you are up. He's got a club, but he's definitely not paying attention to you right now. The eye is starting to kind of like wind up though.
Gonna move over this way.
Yep.
I know he can still run to me, but at least try to get a little bit of distance before we do another set of scorching rays
Yeah,
at
yeah.
him.
Okay. What is 32 to hit?
Yeah, apparently not a crit, I guess. I don't.
19
so-
is a 19.
Yeah,
Those are all going to be good, yeah.
$20 damage.
Still standing. Just
No!
not bloodied.
Oh, fuck me.
It's going to turn its attention towards you and kind of be like, whoa! Very much like desperately
Yeah,
focused on
yeah,
you.
yeah. And then we're just gonna keep going that way a little bit more.
Termaine,
All right.
everything is different. You definitely have been thrown out of your current conflict. Move action, half of it will be to get up, rounded down. Andy?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So I need half of my action
Half movement to
to
get up, round down.
and then how far is it to that spot? 20?
Yeah. 25 to
25?
get to it. Or 30 to get to it.
Oh, okay, yeah, and
You're
I've
supposed to
got
measure from yourself, yeah.
yeah, too far.
25 is what you got?
Well, is that close enough?
Is 25 what you got?
No, it takes me a little bit longer than my
your
speed
move?
is 40.
40, so you got 20 to go.
20.
So if you want to get to the fight, you would need to dash.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Well, I guess it will help. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to dash here and try to, as much as I can, cover Arya.
Okay. Yeah, the protection. Okay. Ronnie, you're up. Well, no, you're not. Sorry, you're prone. And another turn. Muted.
Sorry. She is going to kind of sit up into a crouching position, steady
Sure.
her air. Huh?
Shooting for prone. Totally chill.
Well, she's kind of like up on her knee.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you want to remain prone, range attacks will be less likely to hit you,
That's true.
just in case somebody throws your brother at you again.
Well, she's not attacking that one, the one that's close to him now. But she might get soul thrown at her. I don't know.
You might you'd be like getting hit by
pew.
a roll of toilet paper.
Who threw a marshmallow at me?
19, I think hits. 11
Uh-huh.
doesn't.
11 misses, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
That's some pretty low damage.
We're not feeling that great.
All right. Ronnie down. Arya up. And so, just so we know, this is the third turn that we're in right now of the 5
Yep.
turns it takes us for the next ones to get here.
I'm gonna use a spell slot. I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith. So when you start your,
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to roll your damage for you.
it's okay. When you start your turn within my Guardian's range, you take damage. I don't have like a thing to put down or anything. We can say it's here right below me. Or right to the south of me. So, oh. Is that Margaret Thatcher?
Oh, I was like,
No! Why Margaret Thatcher?
That's great.
evil.
That is so great.
That is disturbing.
I mean, your
was,
patron is a nightmare, right?
That was from
Yeah,
our game.
you're right.
That was from our
You're right.
Cthulhu game, I think.
Oh god, oh terrifying. All right.
it was an
and
Eldritch Horror, so that makes sense. You can move it
Perfect
as
track.
at your pleasure. Wherever you want it to actually be.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
And then I'm going to so this is my action, and then as a bonus action, I'm just gonna pour healing into myself. Hopefully this is the right thing to do. So I'm gonna do 3 of them. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna do 4. So it'll be 46. Okay, that's my turn.
It'll go to it, so it will take the damage. We'll just use Tom's roll. It's fine.
Well, it has to roll its save.
Oh no, yeah, it failed.
And okay, and there is no roll. It's just 20. So it
Oh.
takes
It doesn't take extra
10.
damage.
No, there is no extra damage.
I'm assuming it's adding the hex in again.
Yeah, bad.
So there is no roll. It's just 20
Got it.
square.
Yeah, so it hates that.
Oh,
The-
once per turn, when a spell I cast deals radiant or fire damage, I can add my charisma modifier. Can I do that for this?
Click it again. Radiant Soul.
I mean, I guess it's not my turn.
Yeah. I would say that since it's when you cast the spell is not actually, it's not dealing damage on the cast. It is doing damage of its own accord at the start of its
Yeah,
turn.
and it's not my turn. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, okay, gotcha.
Okay, so smash time. This one with Club kind of looks around, looking at the situation, is going to see that his friends are on the way, and so kind of ignore Soul and just come around the rock here and rush into Smash Tremaine.
John, can you resize my guardian? It should be large. Thank you.
It's more horrifying.
Absolutely. I did not regain the Warping Hex on this one. Stone Club, Wing and a Miss, Stone Club. And then for Arya, I am going to Warping Hex. Go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, so
13.
that will fail. You'll take 19 points of psychic damage and gain another level of exhaustion,
Okay, I'm down.
and 2 levels of exhaustion if I recall correctly.
Damn.
And then it'll swing with the Stone Club at Tremaine. 23 will miss.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
First off, we will Healing Word Arya. Whole 9 hit points, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Which of these two look
North one.
the north one?
North one's bloody.
All right,
the other one's
well.
not.
All right, well, time for another Sorcerer's Burst. 21.
That'll hit.
That definitely doesn't contain an 8.
There's no possible way it could.
Yeah.
It's lower than it. That sucks.
No Death Laser this time.
Unfortunate. That's it
Yes.
for me. As long as you don't use your bonus action for anything crazy, you can definitely smite.
Um,
One to the north is the wounded one.
yeah. How hurt is Arya?
Bloody.
Bloody. But
You're
okay.
looking rough.
Okay. Yeah. So attacking to the one to the north.
Hit.
27 to hit. Divine Smite at second level.
Okay. Second attack.
It is act. Yep, second attack.
Hit.
14 to hit. Damage.
Okay.
8. Some decent damage.
Been a while since we've get a decent chatting.
Oh no.
Tremaine done.
Is it possible that like Tremaine, as he's attacking, can actually when he finishes it, can I sort of like step over?
Yeah,
Arya?
so mechanically, you can. There's no way for you to kind of defend her here, but narratively, it's absolutely fine that you're kind of trying to interpose yourself.
Yes.
They
Okay.
definitely look like they are predatory creatures in a lot of senses of the word, and they kind of understand that you're trying to protect the weak one, and they're probably going to hit the weak one to make you madder and off kilt, you know.
Rude.
But Ronnie, this is the start of the fourth turn. So at the
Yep.
end of the fifth turn is when the others will arrive.
Oh, jeez.
That one literally on its last leg, and the other one seemingly doing fine.
Yeah.
Not bloody yet.
She's gonna shoot the one and we'll see how that goes. 14?
Gonna work instead.
Yep.
Very dead.
I just wanted to
Roll a d20, Termaine.
Oh no.
Yep. See which way
Sorry.
it goes. 3.
Okay, so as it kind of falls, it seems to be kind of smashing into the other Fomorian, who is going to make a check. Okay, so he will lose one of his 2 attacks on his next turn as it kind of smashes into him.
Alright.
And he's kind of trying to get his hand free from that for the first attack. Your second attack?
I am first going to move
Mark to hit.
Mark. 22.
That'll work.
Damage. 14.
Sorry, you are up.
Okay,
Though you're
action.
prone, but yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Oh god, sorry.
Shocking grasp? Yeah, that'll hit. It doesn't have advantage because it's not wearing metal
Right,
armor,
right.
But yeah.
Right, I shouldn't be rolling with advantage.
Sorry.
So and then I'll hit.
The pustules are not made of metal.
Can someone hit my damage button?
You bet. 9.
All right, 9 damage, and so now it can't make
Cannot do
opportunity
reactions,
attack.
right?
And then I'm going to use my relentless endurance to no. It's not the one. This one.
Adrenaline.
So I'll take the dash action as a bonus action. So I believe because of exhaustion, I have
Minus
less. I can
10 to your movement. Half
Minus
of your movement
10
to get up
to
is 10.
20.
So you currently have a move of 10,
Okay.
but because you're doubling your
Okay.
movement prior, you'll be able to move 30 total.
all right. So
Basically, you kind of roll around on the ground and then smash your hand onto his big toe, and then lightning
Yeah.
kind of courses through
Nice.
you and like smashes into it, and it's kind of like standing there jittering as you kind of roll back up and kind of just start tiredly and kind of like painedly moving away from it. It'll go to it. It doesn't have reactions, doesn't mean it doesn't have attacks, but it also will be taking damage from the Guardian at the start of its turn. Please roll.
It's 20, if
20,
it
right,
beats.
right. That's
But
right.
it can take
Toggle
less
for
if it
it.
makes it.
Oh no, it didn't.
So.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So 20.
Yeah, Dex is its worst. Maybe second only to intelligence.
Nice.
He got dumb guy. So it will be throwing the body off of it to the side with kind of like a violent kind of toss. And then he's going to make a single attack, which is sapped. But before I do that, somebody roll me a d6. I'll have you guys throw it out live so that I'm not cheating.
Not it.
Coming.
4, 5, or 6, it recharges the eye warp. 1, 2, 3, it does not. It will recharge the eye warp. So instead of swinging its club at you, Termaine, it's going to eye warp you. So go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
What's the cause?
This is why I shouldn't have done it.
My highest damage roll.
I will use the. I can use Favored by the Gods on that,
Which will add what?
so it'll give him advantage.
Oh, roll again.
I was in the middle of saying that as he rolled the first time, so I was going to use it. Again.
Yes, thank you.
25, so
Thank
succeed.
you.
13 damage gets through, half.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll take 13, but you won't be gaining any levels of exhaustion.
Sick.
That's it for its turn. Cool. And it is bloodied at this point. Sorry, the Guardian would have put over. Well
Nice.
We're gonna do another set of Scorching Rays.
over.
Nice. Y'all
Nice.
hit.
17 damage. That's
Not
not,
all-star.
great. No. And then for my bonus action, I'll recover the spell slot with Fauna Magic and sorcery points.
And then it'll go to Termaine.
Swing. We're gonna swing and a hit. Let's go. Miss. Miss.
Alright, so at the this is the 5th round. At the beginning of this round, you can hear loud smashing coming from the northwest. At the end of this turn, the new 3 Fomorians will appear on the northern side
Me.
and will operate during the 6th turn. Ronnie, you are up. And again, very clearly the case. You are still laying prone. How would you like to proceed?
She will actually get up this time.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
and then she will shoot 2 attacks at the
Fomorian.
Fomorian. He is marked, yes.
It's hard to see the
16.
pit because of Termaine, but
With all green.
it's in there.
Yeah.
It's weird, it actually-
16 hits, right?
16, and yeah, 14 is the target number. Strangely for me, like it seems to like actually get covered up more by the where the yellow meets the green.
Yeah, it does. Well, I think it's a similar color.
Yeah,
13 and 14
you bet.
is the damage.
It's still standing.
And then, yep, and then she's gonna say, "We need to get out of here," and start backing up towards.
And if you're pulling, you can pull yourself off the map as long as you can still see. That's
Okay.
fine. But yeah, if you're moving away from the fight, you are literally darting. That will give you 1 turn on it. You don't need to worry about measurement. It's more of kind of a determination.
Yeah,
Are you trying to run
she's
away?
trying to get away from
Got it.
whatever's coming.
Arya, you're up. You would see Ronnie starting to get ready to book it. The Fomorian looks like he is having a pretty bad day. Out of character, I will let you know. Above table, so we're not confused. The Guardian will kill it.
Great.
So, what would you like to do on your turn?
You just see Arya crawl into the forest.
I saw that. It's back into the shrubs.
Alright. The Fomorian will explode in Guardian of Faith explosions as the radiant energy like surges through it. Soul, you see the situation as it stands. Are you going to use a dash action to get off board?
I'm going to dash, and then I'm also going to dash, and then I'm going to keep dashing.
Well, no. I need to know for sure. I need to know if you can
Yes.
get to the board edge and like off of it with a move in the
Yeah.
same direction that they're going, or in a different direction.
Which direction do they go?
They're going to the
Over
Over
east.
there?
East.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it
If
to
you
there
wanna
with
go
it.
for, if you want to go for where you can go, it'd be south. It looked like that's the only direction you can go.
Yeah.
They're going up
Yes.
the southern board edge. Got it. Soul is done. Termaine, same question. Can you get off the eastern
This will get
side?
me. This will get me to the edge, and then a dash axe will take me another 40 out off.
Yeah, absolutely fine. But you three start rushing out and can kind of catch, like, bead with each other. Obviously, Ronnie and Termaine have run through the forest together dozens of times as children, so like last week or whatever. And then Arya looks like she's had better days, as I believe she is kind of just like in pain. Like she went through a whole work week, is basically what happened.
Same, girl, same.
The imp has always been a raven. Who cares? And Soul, you rush out. Neither of you are able to see what happened with the Fomorians. The next tier of the skill challenge, similarly, will require a set number of checks. Total for this one will be 8. I'm gonna pause the music here for a second. For the skill challenge to succeed, each one of you has to make a stealth check. You can pass without a trace if you wish to spend another second level. However, Soul will not gain the benefits of that unless you decide to, before rolling skill challenges, roll a perception check to regroup. I'll explain what that means in the skill challenge. If you regroup, you're obviously doubling back. You're not going straight on. You're looking for your ally. You're taking a second. I will be increasing the number of stealths 6, and so that means that 2 more rolls will need to be succeeded if you are doubling back to make the perception check. The perception check will still count as a success. It just will increase the number of successes required.
Leave me to
Right.
die. It's fine.
So
No.
again, you don't have to all succeed on the stealth check. You just need to beat a total. Let me make sure it's 100% clear. 8 checks is what I need. Okay. 10 checks is what I need if one of those checks is perception to find Soul and regroup. Okay. You need to succeed on a maximum of higher than the half amount of challenge successes I require. So if it stays at 8, you just need to roll 5 successes. If it moves to 10, I need 6 successes, which will presumably be that perception check. But just trying for the perception check will raise the count. Make sense?
So I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
You have it too?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
We want to wait until we're all together, though.
Okay.
We're separated right now, right?
Do we? So
Or
we're
does it
finding
matter?
Soul.
So then we are going for the doubling, or the not doubling, the addition of 2. Okay, so then
Yep.
whoever you feel most like sincere about rolling a perception check, have them be the one who catches up with Soul.
I have a plus
John,
3. So
I have
that's
a
not great.
question.
It's going to be Ronnie.
Could be Soul though. Soul could also do
It
it.
could be Soul.
I have a question. John, would you permit a guidance for that check of
If
trying
it's
to find
from
Soul?
somebody who's alongside the team with you, yes, it's fine.
Yeah, I could put it on Ronnie.
If
we
Ronnie's
have
the
a
one
good.
perceiving, yeah, that's absolutely fine.
No pressure, Ronnie.
Wait, what's your score in perception?
It's +5, but my perception rolls have been shit today. So this is either going to be real good or real
They've
bad.
been shit for everybody, so it's it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
If
were
you-
awful for you too earlier.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay, add a D4.
Okay. Pray to your
Will
gods.
it matter?
Yeah.
Woo!
Wonderful.
Nice.
You regroup
I'm
a
just
soul.
gonna add a d4 real quick,
Yeah, let's
and
see
I
how
add a
much.
1. 25.
You regroup a soul.
25.
You now need a total of 9 more checks, and I need a total of 5 more successes. So, with that said, everybody now has to make a stealth check. The DC is still 18, and you
But
have,
you have a
plus
plus
10 to your
10.
roll. Well, it didn't matter last time. You all rolled 7s.
I know.
Mhm.
I'm worried about here.
Which means I
Just so
rolled
you
a
know,
1.
I have
Yeah.
2 levels of exhaustion, so all of my rolls are like fucked up.
Ronnie success.
23.
Aria
Ooh.
failure.
Damn.
Remain success.
I am gonna use another favored by the gods just because I really would like
On
to
yourself.
stop getting
Got
murdered.
it.
Yeah.
Stop getting murdered is good.
Ah!
Plus 10 is 22, so success. So it looks like everybody but Arya, so it's 3 successes. We have a total of 4 successes. We have a total of 5 attempts. We now have 5 more attempts that we need.
Mm-hmm.
Skills cannot be the same. And basically, you need to kind of tell me, like, before you decide the skill, or if you don't know what the skill ought to be, you can just describe what you're doing to help you with this escape. I will move it into.
We have 4 successes and we need 4 more, or do we need 2 more?
4 successes. You need a total of
2
6
more.
successes, so you need 2 more.
Okay.
And there are
Okay.
5 challenges still, or 5 rolls still remaining.
Great.
So we each need to roll at least one more time, right?
Correct. If
Okay.
it evens out, it again, and also the skill cannot be the same. Not just the same for you, the same for any roll that's happened thus far.
Oh.
So I'm always going to look for like the arcane way out of a box.
Okay.
So, if I can if I can open my mind to like, the dark winds to
Well,
like
kind of using the knowledge that you just gleaned about these guys from the
uh-huh.
fight you just
Yeah.
had. What are we thinking? Just tell me, describe what your kind of mentality is.
Well,
Again,
I'm
sky's the
thinking
limit. Whatever you want.
they probably have some kind of arcane signature, right? Like their malady or whatever is probably magical in some
Not so
way,
much.
like necrotic. No?
No. No, they just look like that. That's just normal.
That's just their face.
It's more the fact that they
Well,
have a hexing eye that they see with, and that is a very
yeah.
arcane thing.
I mean,
They
that's
do
magic,
They
right?
see in an arcane way. So the arcane check that you're about to make isn't so much to know where they're at, it's to conceal you and yours because you know your arcane signatures are hefty. So go ahead and make your arcane
Okay.
roll. I'll allow it. Okay.
It's not great.
Unfortunately, you don't get a plus 10. You guys are rolling really bad tonight.
Yeah.
It's been interesting. I have been too. I rolled like I think 4 fumbles in that fight. So go ahead, Sol.
As we all know, Soul is a very optimistic person. So I would like to try and raise our morale a little bit and persuade us that, I know it looks bad, but we survived those 3. We can get away from these 3. We can still get where we're going.
All right. Go ahead and make your persuasion roll.
Not advantage, and it didn't matter. So.
Exciting. So yeah, again, we got 3 more that we gotta go for.
Shit.
And again, Tremaine and Ronnie each have to roll once, and then
Yeah.
whoever wants the last one will get it. Obviously, nobody is super confident with their dice rolls, and I'm feeling that.
All right.
So whichever one of the 2 elf siblings here gets a good roll, that's the motherfucker you throw on the last one. Last ditch effort. And then when they fail, it's all their fault. And when they succeed, it's all because you chose
John,
them and not their fault.
Just because I'm kind of feeling where this is going. As we're moving, can I do my usual aura vitality?
Sure, absolutely.
Healing up. Yeah, okay.
Everything except for a short rest.
Yeah, okay.
So can Tremaine try to use his strength to push through some of the growth in the forest to ease their passage?
There isn't so much growth, but I do like where your brain's at. So instead, you're trying to kind of like pace ahead, and
Mhm.
kind of like cruise, like climbing, because like I mentioned, it kind of like lowers itself down. The ground towards the big
Mhm.
tree is like at a lower altitude than the center tree. So you're kind of climbing down and finding those pathways. Go ahead and make an athletics roll. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, bitch.
Maintaining good stride, maintaining good pace, finding the nice tight spots, and then when it's like too far of a drop for somebody, like you have, since everybody here is like completely lightweights, you just have them drop down and you catch them and kind of like,
Mhm.
yeah. Um, Ronnie,
I
Pressure's
oh,
off.
well, it's gonna go right back to you
is it?
if she fails,
Uh,
because you rolled a success, and if she fails, that means you have to roll the last one. But if she succeeds, then you're done. You don't have to roll anymore. We're good.
Up. Don't say that. Didn't realize that.
so
Pressure's off of her. She can do it either way. The pressure will return to Andy.
oh, so it's just with this, like overall our skill checks that we've
So no,
done,
just this
both of these
specific one. So
rounds.
we've got
Oh,
stealth,
okay,
perception, we've got
okay,
arcane, we've got athletics. Um, yeah. So
okay. Because I think this time Ronnie would be less focused on the following the trail of the guards and more focused on trying to find where the Fomorians have been most active. I'm not sure if that is still the perception
no,
or if that's
perception's
more
been
of a
used.
nature. I
So
know,
it sounds like it'd be
or if
more
it's more of like a nature or like a survival.
survival is what I'm thinking this sounds like. Yeah, you're kind of
Okay.
tracking, kind of like also kind of
Yeah.
maintaining. I think also like you're looking for a place that could potentially serve as like maybe a spot where you could stop for a second and maybe lose them and then kind of double back or kind of like fork a different way.
Mhm.
Yeah, survival I think would be this one.
Okay.
Okay, so
24.
there's a moment where you kind of find like a copse of trees that looks like it's pretty tightly knit together, and you kind of maneuver into it, and very quickly, like using everybody's stealth, kind of get everybody kind of down. And there's actually a moment, Ronnie, where you realize, like, in the moment, like in the heat of the moment, Arya may not make it. Like she may not be in cover in time. Just narratively, what do you do to make sure
Mhm.
Arya is hidden before the Fomorians kind of pop their evil eyes out?
Um, there's no like, there's just like stick growth, right?
Yeah, yeah. Again, it's like your copse of trees. You're kind of hiding inside of this small little pocket of them, and yeah, there's not really much on the ground, but like just narratively in like the split second, those orange eyes are gonna pop over the ridge here in a second. You like tackle her or like something like that.
I think she would like grab onto her sleeve and then throw her like cape over and like have her duck down with her.
Absolutely. So you kind of have this moment where it's like you pop down, you're all kind of in that copse of trees, and it's just think of like that scene from Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, where the Nazgul like kind of like pop over and are like checking the area, but then don't see anybody. Imagine that, except the Nazgul are like 30 feet tall, and then like it's fall, like harsh fall, like orange, everything is falling off the trees, fall, and like there's no bugs. There's that weird bug thing doesn't happen.
Mm,
Instead, it's just like weird droplets of pus that are like dropping off of them as they're kind of like looming over you.
yeah.
Perfect.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they were hobbits, so the scale might be similar. I don't know. I'm not that small.
Fair. No, yeah, these are definitely
They're like 4 feet.
they're definitely bigger, like by far. Yeah, because the Nazgul were like 7, and then yeah, so it'd been like if they were
Yeah.
large then, but no, they're massive. Okay, so second tier of the skill challenge is complete now. So I'm gonna pause for a second here. just so we have an expectation of what happens next. You have one more tier. You're close to the tree, the northern tree, to start like investigating the Fomorian central camp, which you can kind of see off in the distance. It looks like many of the trees have been broken down and turned into a massive wooden wall off in the distance. You can hear the kind of panic screams off in this distance of individuals. And you'd also at this point realize that not too far from your copse of trees, you see what looks like another little glade or open air area. And there are just very strange, like dark blotches on the trees. And we'll go with roll a d4. Soul, as you're kind of approaching this area and everyone's kind of walking into this glade, you trip over something. And when you look down at it, it's a horse's head that's been removed from the horse's body. And it looks like it was bitten away from the horse's body.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the soldiers made it.
They are definitely present. You would see parts of them broken, battered, absolutely disabused all over this little clearing. It looks like this is where they made their last stand, much like you did just a moment ago, but it looks like they were met by overwhelming numbers due to being
Yes,
close.
That 18 medicine check tells me they indeed didn't make it.
Yeah, well, you're an expert at this kind of stuff, so you would know that
They're definitely dead.
they fucking bit it, is what, well, the horse literally, they fucking bit the horse. But yeah, it is an absolutely nasty affair. It definitely looks like there are more horses than there are dead bodies of guys on the ground. So your presumption is that some of them did make it, in a sense, captured.
Or they are currently in their bellies.
Could be the case too. Yeah, absolutely possible.
Well, Arya, there do appear to be many people you could speak with. Now.
The like radiant, like the radiant sizzling synergy that seemed to be like empowering Arya through the last battle is like gone. She just looks haggard, exhausted, on the brink. I don't think I could manage the trick. I would love to, but I don't have it in me.
I hear you. I find talking to people exhausting too.
So, I will say that at this point in this kind of area, you could attempt a short rest. There will be a random chance for encounter. You'll roll it. You'll have a representative of your group roll a d20. If they roll a 15 or higher, that means that it is random encounter city. So obviously a 1 in 4 chance that you're caught out here by more. Alternatively, you can proceed into the next bit of the challenge, and I obviously will give you an opportunity to kind of discuss what the plan is. The third option, maybe one that may not seem as obvious, but you could attempt to retreat.
Yeah, I mean, given Arya's kind of condition right now, a short rest would probably be the best gamble as opposed to trying to push it. I mean, there's the chance it could go really badly, but I feel like we have a much higher chance of things going badly if we try to push and don't succeed. Given our dice rolls, I'm just saying.
Okay. So pick your representative. If short rest is the goal, looks like I got a lot of head nodding there. So
because I'm the one that pitched it, I'll be the one to take the blame when we get eaten.
what a champion.
Okay, let's go.
Funny if the only good roll you rolled was that one, though. That'd have been fucking
I mean, in a way, it is the only good roll.
Well, for sure. I guess if you look at it that way. Okay, so go ahead and get a short rest in. You will notice that the patrols here are increased in number. It does look like they have 5 amongst their number. And Ronnie, you're actually kind of taken aback by the fact that their patrols that are closer to their camps have one individual amongst their number that appears to be wielding a quiver and a bow. The arrows look like they're probably as wide as Soul is in their entirety, and are probably about as long as like 2 Termains.
Americans will use anything but the metric system.
That's true.
The red caps in the south.
No, what was the name in Elvish?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Oh wait, hold on.
Wasn't it like Therakani or something?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
So sorry, I was trying to figure out the short rest. I was doing math. You said they had bows and arrows.
Each one member of each of the patrols that you see during your time, kind of like resting up, out here close to the actual fortification, they appear to have one individual who has a bow with arrows. The arrows I mentioned, size-wise, they're about as thick as Soul, and probably about as long as 2 Termains.
Oh,
They are
okay.
great bows. Think of like Redan
Yeah.
bow or like that kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So we don't want to fuck with that. Or move in a zigzag pattern. And roll.
Serpentine.
I just realized I can cast Speak with Dead without expending a spell slot. So if there's like a corpse around here that we want to interrogate, we can do that for moving forward. It might give us insight into the safest route forward.
Are you, during the short rest, just passively kind of examining the corpses so you know which one might be interesting to talk
Sure.
with? I remember stating that you met a couple of the knights, and I told you again that they were amongst Seth's number when his host was on site. What you would presume is kind of the captain of these kind of knights. See that all but his head and spine have been removed from the scene of combat. But you recognize him as Nicholas Swanson, just based on his mustache. His
Oh,
head,
not the mustache.
his head looks like it's kind of